Welcome back, everyone. We are into week number 3 of LPL Challenger PUBG. It is season 1 for 2023. I'm Funky AU, and it is great to be back casting again on a lovely Monday night. First things first, shout out to Darth Bananas. Big thanks to Darth for filling in for me last week and getting the casting job done. Did a fantastic effort last week. As some of you may have heard, I think pretty sure he gave everyone the lowdown at the start of the night. But yeah, I was pretty unwell those few days leading up to the cast. I was not well at all. And then the Monday night, I was a little bit umming and ahhing, and look, I really didn't know how I was going to go. So I thought, look, better just get Darth in, get it done properly, come back this week, fighting fit, and away we go. 16 teams, 64 players alive as we go into game 1 of the night. We start off on Erangel. But look, let's just have a quick refresher from last week. We'll throw that leaderboard up. And as we saw last week, Exo Clan are making it to the top of the leaderboard. A very close there, all tied up with Gas Cans. Adrenaline sitting in third. Eternity are right there. Trident having a ripping season. A fantastic start for Trident. They've come back up and looking at the goods. Bliss hovering in 8th place. Expect them to climb a bit higher as the season gets towards the close. They are never not far from that top 3. But enough of that. Let's get across into game 1 of day 3 as the plane exits the top of your screen. Oh, huge shout out to Greg Shot as well. Massive shout out to Greg Shot. Big raid. It was probably 5 minutes ago now. It was well before we before I came in the studio pretty much. I mean, I'd started the stream and he did say that he might be dropping a raid, and it was just luckily enough that I'd started it just early enough that he was able to drop a raid from his stream this afternoon. So welcome to all Greg Shots fans, and I hope you do stick around throughout the night. We see Greg Shot right now. Well, that first off, Phase 1 zone, I'll tell you what, this, look, doesn't get much worse than that for Greg Shot and the Gas Cans. They're one of the furthest teams away, along with the VIP. VIP up at Kameshki Stauber at the moment. Let's go and have a look at Gas Cans right now. Here's our man Greg Shot dropping in with the raid of 300 to start the night. And look, I reckon quite a few of those fans of Greg Shots have actually stuck around to see what this man can do. I mean, they've obviously been seeing what he's been doing today. I hope he had a good stream earlier. Bit of a different time zone for Greg's usual fan base as well. They probably wouldn't be used to him potentially streaming at that time of day. A little bit of a shake-up, bit different. Nonetheless, here we are with Gas Cans now. Cow out on foot, just running into shooting range at the moment. Greg Shot with a vehicle, Luke 12. Has a buggy there by the look of it. Nikos about to get the pick up from Greg here. Is close by the church. A little bit of spot loading. They do have to keep an eye on the map. Keep an eye on the time. Trident obviously favoured nicely by this Phase 1 zone here. First game of the night. Bit of a resurgence for Trident. These guys have been around for a while. I mean, Trident has gone through quite a few different iterations of this team. Often cops a bit of flack for being a bit of a boomer team or a bit of an older team. Probably called different things depending on where you're from. But we do know that Snow and Miller may be a little bit older than maybe Jam and Salty. A little bit of a... Oh, can Salty hear me? Salty, are you listening? Hello, Salty. He's away. So Salty probably the youngest. Is that right? Salty the youngest on the team? Jam and Snow. More my age. Just slightly older. Yeah, look, young at heart. And that's all that matters. I mean, look at these guys go. What were they, 5th on the leaderboard? That's fantastic. Team's starting to get moving. Quite a few teams starting to make the push across. Double boat maneuver here from Eternity. One boat beached. Asper and Zero across already. The other two across as well. Now they're going to be looking for wheels. We see Adrenaline. Adrenaline have come across and they're very spread out at the moment. Get on board with Flood here. Charm Farmers. Great to see we've got fans in the chat as well. Welcome, Miss Tegan in the chat. I know you're a Charm Farmer fan. Looking forward to seeing a Charm Farmer win tonight. I shouldn't say that. That's a caster curse waiting to happen. Sorry, Adrenaline. They've gone for the 4 solo split at the moment out on the west side of Sosnovka Islands. See Odium just making their way across from Milta. Clean crossing of the bridge. No one's camped bridges just yet. Immunity yet to come across. Cross on to a Brazen Nation. Just watching Whiplash with the rotate. Shots out from these guys. Suspect takes hits back. Pivy looking to land shots. Beryl comes out. Can hear a Bolty coming out as well there. Someone's low. Oh, there it is. Pivy with the knock onto ACW. One goes down. Who's got the Bolty? That's Cherry with the M24. Tell you what, love to see a Bolty hit right here at the start of the game as Whiplash tried and make that boat 8. Can't seem to pick up too many more. The shots are still coming back from Whiplash, so they're not just taking it all as ACW... Ooh, what's happened there? How does Pivy run over Nappy? Oh, was that from a boat? Oh, wait, boat explosion. Are they in the water? They're in the water. One's knocked. They're going to try and come around and get the finish here. Pivy's going to be first onto the rocks. They should be able to farm. Whiplash now out in the water. It's going to be difficult for them to get back to land now. And they're low as well. Pivy's there first. Wants to try and farm here if he can. Up towards 250 damage already on the board. 16 teams, 63 alive. Whiplash will lose another one here. Nappy is not going to get out of the water here. They're trying to spot them out. It's difficult in the water. Easy for us. We can see where they are. Dusky has spotted them out. Pivy's saying where? Where? Nappy must have been on the surface. Suspect may have slightly better vision there here, but Pivy's got 2 on the board already. Nixuna's going to drown. Mike Miyagi goes as well. They weren't giving away those points to Brazen Nation. Let's get up over into the blue. Exo are waiting here. Emptier dialed in. He's got Big Sushi close by for Underground. Empt with Rain in support. I think, not sure if they know where Underground is or if they're just a little bit uncertain as to how close they are. Seems like they know they've got players around. Just not wanting to take that chance maybe of moving. Or they're just setting up for an ambush. Rain with the M249 here, ready to blow people apart. Out and ready. He's going to make that move. Underground. Well, looks like they have picked up a kill further afield. 60 Hertz goes down to the 2 that are south side of that bridge. Senile Squirrel picking up one there. There it is. Straight. Might have got him on the rotate off the bridge. Is there a... Should be a vehicle that's... That might be the Daisy just there. It's just run through after they've got that knock. Still waiting, though. 2 set up here. Well, they're going to go around the back. That's not good for Rain. He was open there coming straight down the road, but good movement there by Underground, keeping it wide. There's only 30 seconds away from phase 2 now. Underground, after losing one, they're off. Off and going wide. So EXO, they've got to get moving. It's themselves, Underground, VIP that are still outside this zone. A few teams starting to converge onto the Millie base. Let's jump down onto Team Bliss. They're taking their time to get across the bridge, but on the other side, gas cans are there. Bliss going to hold up. What's Inside doing here? Maybe going to hold up. We do go to phase 2. That's gone south there on Sosnovka Islands. We see a relevant spread right along that southern coast. I want to keep an eye on this bridge, but it seems like there's a couple of players close by here. Eternity and Trident. Jam's taking some hits, obviously. Maybe they're just keeping clear for the moment. Gas cans on the bridge. Bliss have been spotted out. There's our man Greg Shot dropping a 300 viewer raid, I should say, at the start of the night. Mirage's Dacia taking hits there. The smoke's going to come out. They're trying to keep this UAZ alive here. Might be more trouble than it's worth. Waiting on gas cans. Brazen Nation going around past Novo. Emp's going to go down to the zone for EXO. Is someone there to pick him up? Where even are they? How many have they got? Bliss 3 in that UAZ there. Dangerous play, but we'll be looking for more wheels along this road. Monty seems to be alone, scouting for vehicles there at the moment. Bliss's gas cans get free passage across the bridge now that it has opened up. VIP out in a boat. Goofy Goober out for a look. Another few shots heading the way of Underground. Oh, they've lost Rain as well. This hasn't gone well for EXO. I'm not even sure if they lost them to a fight or there's that to the zone. EXO have wasted some time here. They are sitting on top of the leaderboard, but costly mistakes here at the start of the night. Do see Invidious up here towards this Tower Hill quite a bit. Back here again. Killaroo looking down towards gas cans. Killaroo on the move. Bliss, not sure if they've found vehicles, but they're on the edge of that zone at the moment as we count down towards phase 3. Blue zone moving in. Bandits still have to come across at Ferry Pier. Looks as though they're getting on the ferry. 2-2 split for Trident here at the moment in the Millie base. So here, what have we got here? 2 over at the tower. Jam. Was that so? It's Jam and Miller out in the swamp here, just off the runway. Eternity is still focusing on these guys. Who else have we got? There's Adrenaline playing in the Boneyard at the moment. Charm Farmer's further along as well, right in the corner of the Millie base. Gas cans have run straight into a fight. Pugny goes down to that Greg Shot grenade. There's Pugny further down. Pugny not going to be rezzed there. Hayes with a Norm. Be very careful here. Greg Hayes is just bouncing around at the moment. He takes a shot, Hayes, from further back. So Greg's being covered here. I think that could be Niku's behind. We've got Cow rotating south. Seeing if he can open up the angles a little bit. Sand still landing shots back. Killaroo's going to keep moving. Hayes is out of there. They have to get this rotate happening because phase 3 has popped. There is a lot of water in that zone. It is still all out to sea, and Brazen Nation have just pulled up at the ferry pier, and that's not a bad play. Tell you what else isn't a bad play is Irrelevant just to their north. They are in the pole position there, Irrelevant, and would not be surprised if this compound gets pushed on by 1, even 2 teams. Irrelevant have got room to fall back to that pancake building that 2 of them hold. And it looks as though Invidious are heading that way. We've got teams rotating out of Millie base. Here comes Eternity now. Trident trying to put some pressure on. They've got to get past Adrenaline. And Charm Farmers as well. Looks as... Oh, the hit onto Om0. He's one shot for sure. He keeps going. There's Invidious there. They're going to go past Om0. Pulls up. He's going to have Asper in support. Needs to get a med off. Asper covers him pretty well. Killaroo pushing through. Probably was looking for that little bit of a deathie where Eternity was. Who's still coming? Zray's out there alone. Invidious, unsure where they're going. Speedy K is out for a look. Does see them pull up. Not safe. They're going to have to go with a car fort. Teams are starting to clutch at straws about where they're going to go in this zone. Exo are coming in. Goofy Goober is coming in alone. Going to head straight onto Invidious. By the look of it, there's two of them in the vehicle. They're going to come past. Rotating behind them there. The meds are going to come off. There they go. They've pulled up. That is not the play. Not the place. He didn't know. Goofy Goober. Senile Squirrel still coming there. Bliss pulling up here. Bryn with the seat switch. He's going to be in trouble. He's got Exo behind. Bliss go out in 15th place. They had no answer there. Two of them have run into Eternity. There's Senile Squirrel. He's down. That only leaves one up. That only leaves Goofy Goober up for Exo. So Bliss are gone. Exo are nearly gone. There's smoke out here. I don't know if it's all from him, but he's going to try and put the pressure back on into Invidious. Killaroo's there. That molly was spot on. Spot on. They burn down. Killaroo's going to burn down. He may not survive this. I think he's... Oh, the shots ring out, but Exo go in 14th place because of Relevant. Dwayno has come out from the compound. They're not just sitting back, just staying in cover. They've come out for a look. Tries to spray down Killaroo. He wanted to get across to Hayes, but couldn't do it. It is all happening here. We are under half a minute away from phase number 4. We are down to 13 teams, 41 alive. This is game one of the night. Killaroo takes damage off that grenade. More utility comes out. Irrelevant. Have to be careful. They don't want to give up too much of that compound behind them. 10 seconds away from phase 4. They want Invidious gone. They want Invidious gone. They're fighting. They should be able to clear up. They do. LaBam Bam gets it. Where do we even go from here? Let's get on to Bandits. There's 3 of them down there. Run into Brazen Nation. They were already holding here. Bandits have just stepped off. Just stepped off of the ferry. Proficient 6 taking shots from further back. Immunity are there. I don't know how many. Immunity, it looks as though they have got a full squad up. What's Brazen Nation got here? 2 have just been rezzed. Dusky's the one with some sort of health. Oh, there it is. Shots from behind. That's from Jukesy. Finishes off Proficient 6. So what does that give Brazen Nation? They've got 5 kills. They get control of Ferry Pier. Luke 12 with the headshot there. Greg shot is about to bleed out. Luke 12 staring down at Odium. Possibly can gatekeep here. There it is. Oh! Cracking shot there with the Orm by Psycho. Gas cans go out. We've lost 3 of our top teams already. Gas cans, well, Bliss was sitting 8th place, but they are still a top team. But Gas cans and Exo are both out. Trident still playing around on the edge of Millie base. Charm Farmers moving in, on board with Team Immunity. We haven't seen much from them yet. They've got 3 kills. Textile's just in zone. He's going to move here. Smoked out the Dacia on the move. Charm Farmers there with a full squad. We haven't seen much from them yet. Oh, Textile. He was going to push down into that dip there. Needs to hit the shots here with the MK. MK12, not the MK14. Smoke's come out. Rue shifted in. This is possibly where Immunity wanted to go. He's under plenty of pressure himself. Already some vehicles here. Off to get a bit of loot. Textile and B2 now. Oh, B2. Farmed there by Macca. Oh, Macca sat down. Invis was off. Immediately had to pull up, though. 390 damage there for Textile. Out there to get B2. They had smoke out already. Invis up there to get that res on Macca. This is dangerous. Yes, it is. Flood was looking across there. Macca goes to Textile and Invis is going to go as well, just as Husey gets some smoke out. There's Flood here, and he's alone for Adrenaline. They've only got the 1 kill. 10 teams, 27 alive. This has got hectic, this game. Speedy K trying to work his way in towards Jukesy. Immunity not backing off. They want to clean up Roo here for Charm Farmers. Roo, not the last one up. He's still got Hughesy. You can see up in the background all the utilities coming out. Roo is burning. Grenade will work as well. Textile finishes off. Hughesy on the move with a seat switch behind. No, just pulled up. Has pulled up outside of zone. He's got a lot of immunity in front of him, though. VIP are pulled apart by Odium. Now's the time, Hughesy. Throw everything you've got. Yes. Somehow didn't pick up Sweet Soul on that one. Unlucky there. Flood from further back. Gets that finish onto Charm Farmers. They go in 9th place. What can Trident do? Eternity get found. Speedy K goes to the zone. Didn't want to give the point away to Jukesy. And Flood gets found there by Trident. 2 kills. They've lost Miller. A little bit of room to move, but they've got to be very careful. They've got Underground out here. They've got 5 kills. Snow could be left behind. He's on the wrong side of the road. Big Sushi with 1. Anubis a couple. Spotting out Odium there. Not that far away. What sort of cover have they got? They've got a bit of a ridge. I don't know. Do they have... Yeah, they've got a Dacia there. 7 kills, Odium. Psycho. 440 on the damage. Repugnance and even 300 there. 3 kills each. And we did say Irrelevant were looking the goods in that compound, and it has come away from the water, and it has come back to them. Jukesy's on the move now. Trying to catch up with immunity here now. Room to play. 2 knocks onto Undergrounds. Snow's made it across the road. Must have had some wheels. One minute away from phase 6. It's only game 1 of the night. I'll tell you what, it has been hectic here. Jesus, way to test me out after I've had a week off. Jam trying to open things up here. He's not getting much more of an angle, and that smoke is making things difficult. Odium further back. Underground have to move. Jam does as well. They've got a vehicle. What's going to boost up there? Not sure if he got it away. They're going to head towards that, and as soon as they move there, they're on fire. Immunity getting shots as well. Underground Esports go, and I don't think Trident got that at all. That was all Odium. That was all Odium there. What have they up there? 10 kills now, and immediately take shots from somewhere to the south there. Brazen Nation go. Jukesy's just pushed straight down onto Ferry Pier here. 8 kills for immunity. Further around from them. Odium across there with 10. Crate out. Things are starting to get a little bit open here. They can get to this crate, and then they've got this little bit of a track to work off of. 4 teams left alive. Grozer in there. Level 3 gear. That'll be handy. What's Irrelevant doing? 4 kills. Certainly haven't been doing nothing. 1 in on the crate. Not sure if they've realised that. Savvy looked at it, but they don't know that someone's there. Jukesy is there. Flex spots out Trident on the run. They're moving across to their wheels because phase 6 has come in towards them. Dwayno's dialed in with that M24. Can he hit a shot here? Oh, someone's hit a headshot. They've just shifted around onto that road. Irrelevant were ready for the push here. It didn't come. Trident are going to go on the big push here. Jam out. They're all out. They've pulled up. They've done well. Oh, Jam Gucci goes down. Dwayno's there. Oh, Irrelevant are just absolutely railing in on the side of these guys. Somehow Salty's still alive. Not anymore. He's not. He goes down. Irrelevant farmed them. Utility comes out. But somehow they survive. Odium are going to send this in now. Utility comes out. Shots coming from immunity from behind there. Odium right in onto the corner here. Who's still there? Bam Bam. 1 in the shack possibly. Irrelevant all collapse across here onto Odium. Bam Bam flashed out of it. Oh, Dwayno straight through. In and out. Can't finish off, though. Bam Bam needs to get in there for support. There's still 2 up for Odium. Flushed out was Dueno. All of a sudden, there's 2 down. The shots are still coming from Immunity, watching straight down the line there. Savvy's bleeding. Oh, grenade was into the right room. Odium were there. What are they up to? 13 kills. Psycho has 6. He's over 600 damage. Jarhead to 3. Immunity, they're going to take their chance now. Push in while they can. Here they come. Sweet Soul onto the tree, just holding the angle. Be wary of that top window. Was wise to it. There's a Bolty looking out of it. Psycho with an Orm. B2 gets himself a roof to look off of. They know the numbers. Jukesy's further back covering. Got the spread here, Immunity. Is it Odium or Immunity that gets the first win of the night? Not overextending here. Now Team Immunity, we're under 15 seconds away from Phase 7. Double crate drop out in the field. I think it's probably going to be ignored. Good looks there from Sweet Soul. Through the barn windows at the top here, the smokes will come out. What can B2 see? He's dialed in on that same window Sweet Soul was looking at. What about Jukes? Still sitting back. Maybe just in case the zone came out that way, and it kind of did. Those crates are still in that Phase 7 zone. Odium right on the edge, but they've still got that hard cover. I don't know if it's worth really sitting someone out. It's just too open. I was just going to say try and take zone control, but there's really no cover out here. You may as well just try and wait the guys out, sit on the edges of these buildings. I mean, Odium are got a bit of a smoke trail going. B2's had to sit back down. And that's where Sweet Soul's looking. He's looking at that smoke trail there. I'm not sure if they'd planned on using that or it was more of a bait play. Jukesy's just moved slightly. Kept their wheels in play. Odium still have a vehicle there. B2 still just dueling with these guys. Swaps out the helmet. That one was toast, I think. Possibly after an Orm hit even. Jukesy's still out in the field. He's just got this ridge. Psycho down at ground level now. Looking for Jukes out in the field. Not a lot of shells left in this Orm. There we go. 5 in the clip, and that's all he's got. Possibly going to look to switch this out. How long do you hold on to it? Can't quite see. Juke, see the grenade from Sweet Soul does some damage. Not a bad lob that. That was right to the corner. B2 still sitting where he was. They are sat right back as far as they can go. Jukes, he's going to shift again. Psycho out again for a look. Checking through the loot. Looking for B2 again. Grenade to the edge of the building does nothing. Jukes is shifted out towards those crates in the field. He's going to get in there too. I'm sure B2 saw Psycho there. I don't know how you get in those windows. What's Jukesy doing here? 560 damage there for Jukes. He's got the level 3. Now, he already had level 3 gear, so did he actually have a look here? One crate he's got. Spots them out. B2 and Sweet Soul haven't had to shift. Did he get to this crate? That's the same gear as what he's got. Pushing back to his vehicle there. Psycho still checking the field. Jukes is just a little bit too low. Can't quite see him. Jarhead may have better shots out that way. Jukes is just out there making noise. 3v2. It's slowed right down here. B2 still holding his roof. He may have to get off there. They've seen him dancing about. They haven't managed to knock him off, though. He's down to a level 1 helmet. Jukesy still kicking around in the field. They really must be wondering what is happening out there. They're wondering if they've still got... Is it the one team out there or are there 2 teams? Jukesy pulls up slightly closer this time. Smoke's out. Duke's just walking that one in. B2 not willing to give up his roof just yet. Sweet Soul. Smokes are out. Dukes might catch them on the jump here. They're going to be open as soon as they vault out that window. As long as B2's got his gun out. He may have to drop off this window. Jarhead's out the window downstairs. Sweet Soul holding the angle as well. There it is, Dukesy. Spots them both, finishes them both off. Team Immunity get the first win of the night, easy peasy. Good start there from Team Immunity. Dukesy with the last 2 leads the way for Immunity there with the 4 kills. Textile with 3. They'd lost him a couple of zones earlier. B2, Sweet Soul there as well in the end. B2 with the 3, Sweet Soul the 2. They pretty much locked that compound down. Look, Odium had done so well. They'd racked up the kills there. Psycho, 6 for Psycho. Repugnance with 4. Jarhead the 3 as well. Great start from Odium. Good kill points for them. Irrelevant, as we saw, got that compound in the end, got fed the zones. They got fed a few kills. They did manage to farm onto a couple of teams and help manage the third party there. Duano with 3, Savvy and Bam Bam the 2. And our Boomers Trident up into 4th place. That'll stick them up in that top 5 and they will hold that spot going into Game 2, which will be in just a couple of moments' time. That's us for now. We'll be back after a short break. Good to see we've got our viewers sticking around. Big shout out to Greg Shot dropping a host at the start of the night to start us off. That's what we like to see. I'm Funky AU. You're watching LPL Challenger PUBG Season 1 for 2023. This is Day 3. We'll be back in a moment.
Do you feel it?
Let's do this.
Clear to engage. Go, go, go!
Open my eyes, I'm looking down. Whenever you're calling, baby, you know I turn around. I see your face, but not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around.
Welcome back, everyone. We head along to game number 2 of the night. I'm Funky AU, and it was a very nice win to Team Immunity there in game 1 of the night. Odium were right there nipping at their heels, but Team Immunity just too strong. They had locked down that last zone, catching Odium trying to come out of that last compound. And look, game 2, we've still got a couple of games to go on Erangel before we head to Miramar. Oh, fucking English correctly. Come on. Okay, let's just check out what that leaderboard has done, if it's changed too much at all. We did see some of our top teams go out very early, so what's that done? Let's have a bit of a look as we wait for that one to update. There we go. Exo Clan. Now, what were they on? 112 points. They've put on 3 points. Gascan's put on 2 points. So, and look at that. There we go. Team Immunity up into 3rd place. Adrenaline have dropped. Still even on points, but that win to Team Immunity gets them up into 3rd place. Keeps it nice and tight. Eternity go down. They're only a point behind. So close. Trident drop as well. Only 1 spot. Still on 80 points. Still within 3 points of 3rd place. So, very tight indeed. Odium up into the top 8. Bliss are the losers there. Down into 10th place. Let's get across into game number 2. Plane headed across Lipovka. Out over Quarry. Vehicle's been picked up in the background there by Jukesy. And he is off and out of there. Phase 1 pops. Look at this. More water. More water. That's got to be a 50% watery zone. That is not amazing. Tell you what isn't amazing is Trident could be under a little bit of pressure here. Oh, someone's taking shots on the parachute. There's some nice hits landed there from gas cans. That's Snow out there. He's down under half health and manages to get away. Dusky pretty central at the moment for a Brazen Nation. Sitting here, has Mansion all to his lonesome. Does have to think about rotates coming in from other teams here. Bliss will be looking to move further in. I wouldn't be surprised if they headed Godcod compound direction, possibly a 2-2 split for them. But Dusky there at Mansions, I'd say he would want some support. Cherry is on the move from Brazen at the moment. Could just still be looting away. Looks as though Whiplash have headed out of Lipovka as well. They're on the move. Cherry's on the move here now. Just checking the blues out. Scouts through. Does have to be careful up the hill as we see vehicles dropping down that bit of a ridge line, that split level compound above. So Cherry hears them now. They're actually moving out of their Whiplash. Brazen Nation might have been wanting that compound. Cherry's thinking it could well be free now. Whiplash have moved away. VIP get fed a zone, so that's very handy for them. I didn't actually see where VIP were on the ladder. 16 team, 64. Game 2 of the night. Game 2 of 5. No one down at Sosnovka Island. Everyone's across on the mainland. Teams like Exo and Bliss won't want a repeat of game 1, going out early. Picking up sweet FA points, that's for sure. Dusky out on the move on foot here. Just heading out in the forest. What have I pressed? Where are my player icons? I've fat fingered a key. What have I pressed? not it. What have I done? Get rid of them. Maul. Is it just Whiplash? What's happening here? Let's have a look at another team. Oh, now I've lost player names. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Oh, logos. That's better. Bliss on the way through, heading towards Whiplash, who I still don't have. Not sure what I'm missing here. We'll get there, though. We'll work it out. Bliss just cruising past there. We've got VIP close by on the rotate as well. I'm just going to try and press every key I've got. Bliss circling around VIP here. I promise you that they are there. Oh, this is bad. How do I get that back? No. Oh, come on. Oh, I've changed my camera speed. I don't want that. Oh, no. At least I can see him on the map. Most teams starting to move here. Gas cans, Trident, Underground, EXO still out. Looks as though EXO might be with a camp again. Brazen Nation under pressure here. The vehicle coming past. Oh, this is really annoying. Some damage out for Hostile Goat. Nice shots there from Hostile. Hayes goes down with a headshot. All right. Come on, let's get these player icons up. You. This is super annoying. And now I also have to wait 8 minutes for someone to see this live and pair me with the key, hotkey I'm missing without me stopping and looking for it. You know what? I'm going to stop and look for it. Let's jump in onto Dusky. Oh, no, I can't do that. You know, we're going to run a short ad. We're going to run a short ad. We'll be right back. It's still 16 teams. We've only lost a player. Run a short ad while I figure this key out, which is really annoying. We'll be right back. Hang about.
Do you feel it?
All right, scratch the ad. We're back. We've got the player tags up just in time to get on board with Odin as they get crashed by a Relevant here. They're all coming in. LaBam goes down. Repugnance is there. Hostile Goat has to defend. They get into one building. Dwayno's going to be res there. There's still one behind. Is there? No. Repugnance has done well. Done very well, in fact. Grenades ready out from Hostile Goat. Wrong building the throw goes to. Repugnance is here in support. Meting up himself. They've got two further up the hill. Brazen Nation looking from further back. I don't know how I pressed H. We're away, though. Thank God. 16 teams, 61 alive. We got those player tags back just in time. Grenade is to the spot. Sorry, it's a molly. It's done well. Savvy's going to burn down. That is Irrelevant gone. First team out of the way. They were one of the last teams up along with these guys here. Odium, second last game. All of a sudden they're on 5 kills. They've taken a bit of damage there from Irrelevant, but they're alive. The other two here Up the hill, Jarhead and Psycho. They've got Invidious rotating close by there. Punye, I think, just out for a bit of a look. Running away on foot. Got to be careful here. Almost thought he could be spotted. He's got the trees between himself and Odium. He's just okay there. Who's still to come? EXO are really keen on camping out underground. Underground have got so much room to move. We're about to see phase 2 shift. It comes away from the water. It's actually a fairly hard shift towards shelter. Gas cans get favoured along with charm farmers there. Bandits tried to make their way in, but VIP were over here. Just worried them out of it a little bit. Still hear the rotate there. As Guru comes across. Bandits have decided to pull up on the rocks, in fact. Just trying to suss this close compound out. Guru has given it up. It is free. It is right on the edge of zone as well. Finally, EXO and Underground are on the move. That is a lot of time wasted outside in the blue. They're not taking huge damage, but you know what? It's enough. It's enough to be annoying. Nice shots, Guru. Perchance taking hits. Stone Noughts has gone down to Kibbles the Goat. He's also separated out there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get across there. Is he even safe? He's not safe. He's trying to dance around on hands and knees. He needs to keep doing that. They're getting across there for the run over is what they're doing. They're going to go to the shack. They can't find him. There he is. Got to be careful they don't take shots. Fury gets the flush there. As Kibbles the Goat gets that kill. Fury turns with that Kark. Perchance in the open. Two of them shooting. Bandits now in trouble. They've left a Dacier up high. Fury can see this. Is that rolling down the hill? It is. Slipping down. Now they're on foot coming across towards VIP. VIP with 4. They're backing off. Oh, LF's been left alone though. VIP. Just adjusting. Prog Dog sat down. Littlefingers was still close by. Grenade out. Utility back Prog Dog's direction. He's got smoke to give. He's going to go with the pickup here. So Utility's chasing him down the hill. Here comes Guru. VIP. They really want to get rid of Bandits here. They've got them surrounded. Littlefingers is coming across as well. Bandits are in the open. They are in the open as Fury goes down. That leaves Perchance only. Perchance is gone. Bandits are eliminated. Only Fury goes down and that res will come off. VIP get the squad wipe onto Bandits. We've got a minute away from phase 3. Trident opening up onto EXO. They just make it into zone. Empt has gone to Jam. Rain's, I don't know what he's done. He's slipped out of the vehicle a little bit too quick. There's Empt. Jam Gucci's here. The utility comes out. Molotov that direction. Jam's not going to hang around to get the finish off. This is not a good start from EXO. 2 games in a row. Still got 2 players up. As we count down towards that next phase. Blue's coming in. Monty is a long way out of Bliss's setup. Might have heard these shots from VIP and Bandits. Does have a vehicle out here. Should be able to get back there, no problem at all. He's got room to move. Getting across with B2 and Team Immunity. Fresh off of a win here. About to go into phase 3. Pretty central there. We just go away from Lipovka. 2-2 split for Odium still. And Mansion still being held by Brazen Nation. As Dusky looks across towards God Compound there. They're pretty happy at the moment just sitting here in Mansion. A couple of teams may wander through the forest. They've got to be careful. That's exactly what Pivy is looking for here. Quite easy for a team to sneak through here without being spotted if no one's really paying attention. Flat out with a Mark 12. One player knocked there. Salty's down for Trident. Innate on the move, just readjusting. EXO still out in the open, outside of this zone as well. Flood making a mess of some vehicles. It's Innate that's looking across towards EXO. 2 of them out there. Senile Squirrel and Goofy Goober. Innate takes the hits from Trident. Still 2 minutes away from phase 4. EXO need to rotate here. Need to think about their next move. Underground finally getting across. I can see first Monkey Boy. Don't tell me it's only first Monkey Boy. It is. What has happened to the rest of Underground? Have they all gone to the blue? Far out, I'll tell you what. EXO camping them out. Is that what they were waiting for? Underground? I don't even know. Well, here come EXO. Jam spotted through the grass there by Goofy Goober. Pulls up for the finish off onto Jam. Can't really afford to hang around here, EXO. They do need to keep moving. That blue zone's coming. Shots coming in. Oh, no. The smoke's out. Senile Squirrel's just moving around here. Maybe trying to pull up. They are pulling up. Just a med. They've got a little bit of cover now. Possibly getting some loot, but EXO really needs to keep going. It has not been a good start for them. Immunity have got the God compounds. It's busy out on the eastern side of the zone at the moment. Bryn spotted out by B2. Does not land the hits. Won't be happy with himself there. Textile looking. That is a one-shot onto Senile Squirrel. Is a one-shot. Textile doesn't have much cover. Needs to hit him out. The smoke comes out. Needs to just hit the player. B2's going to loop around the back. Oh, Textile in trouble there. He might go to the zone here. Trying to get meds off. He needs some help from B2. He's coming across the back. He's just got himself a med off. Shots coming from Goofy Goober. Down low in the trench now. B2 needs help. Textile still trying to med up here. Where are Jukes and Sweet Soul? They're up at God Compound. They can't really help them. Senile Squirrel bouncing around. Textile could get caught here. B2's gone. He is right on the edge of zone there. Needs to hit a headshot here. Rips into Senile Squirrel. Has to met up again. Repositions Textile. Trying to open things up. Goofy Goober's back there. VIP are back there as well. They're getting pulled apart by Adrenaline. Textile, I'm not sure if his vehicle is in much shape now. It's going to be caught. It's going to burn through meds here. EXO, meanwhile, are just on the inside of zone. Finally, goes down Textile. He's not going to be saved. Guru's out here alone for VIP. They got their squad wipe earlier, but now he's in a bit of trouble, Guru. EXO on the move. Goofy Goober out on foot. Trident moving. Miller taking shots. He's low. That Uaz is not in good condition. Can he get across the road and get into zone? Look, here comes Ray setting up for Adrenaline. Ready to finish these guys off. Whiplash go to Team Bliss combined with Brazen Nation. Snow's pulled up. He's outside of zone still. Can he hit Ray? He can hit Ray. Not enough. Miller's going to be able to keep moving. Maybe Miller's going to survive, and Snow's going to be the one that's going to pay the price. He'll get a grenade out, but Adrenaline are going to come across the top here. Innate. Here comes Silly Mode and Greta the Goat. Possibly for a drive-by. No, they've gone back for that pickup. Snow's taking shots, I think, from the side. Yes. Guru is back there. Snow doesn't know where the shots are coming from. It's from Immunity. Can't see them. Trident go out. Miller went to Charm Farmers in the end. VIP are about to go as well. Mansions are still being held. Bliss go to Brazen Nation. Out in the forest. They are out there. 2 kills to Suspect. Dusky with 400 damage on the board. Suspect with 200. Pivy trailing behind. Cherry, meanwhile, holding Mansions together for them. Charm Farmers looking up towards EXO. The smoke is out. They've had to combine into one vehicle. Shout out to Quartz TV for the raid with a party of 5. Thanks for that. Appreciate it, Quartz. Underground go out. Goes to gas cans. Charm Farmers still with just the 1 kill now. Cherries knocks. Brazen Nation turn their attention across to Odium. Pivy's out there. The bike comes past Repugnance. They don't know Pivy's here. Repugnance gets in. Pibby needs to wait here. There's still one further out. Is there still one in the building? I think there's still one inside. Hostile goats being taken from the top of the building. Dusky's back there just getting involved. Repugnance is the last one. He's in the building. Cherry has either gone in for a second time or hasn't been rezzed. Pibby takes the door. Really needs to finish off. Does so. Dusky's going to lend a hand there. Tries to drag it around onto the steps. Can't do it. It's up to Pivy now. Suspect upstairs. Oh, he goes down as well. Cherry's just been rezzed. Cherry's there. Cherry's there. Odium go. Dusky will get rezzed here. Brazen Nation have 9 kills. The zone is right on the edge of the mansions now. Adrenaline having pulled up onto Team Immunity. We get across here real quick. Immunity have to work out their defense here as Eternity go to Gas. Gas cans down near prison there. Invidious in trouble as well. Here's Adrenaline now. Working their way up to God Compound. Flood up towards 400 damage. In 8. Not on the board yet. They do have the zone. Immunity are down to 2 players. Just watching. They know they've got a squad over here now. Flood spotted out. Jukesy jousting now. Sweet Soul watching back towards Charm Farmers down at Love Shack. 3 of them crammed in there. Gas cans on the move. Just the 4 kills. Luke up towards 300 damage. Same with Nikus. Greg around the 300 as well. It's Cow that hasn't been chipping in too much just yet. Plenty of time though. Invidious playing in the dip. Utility's going to come in. The grenade from Luke finishes off Invidious. That makes it 7 kills now for Gas Cans. 400 damage now. Finnicus, they get the dip here. Luke 12 over 400. Keeping it on the trenches behind. 5 teams, 17 alive here in game number 2 of the night. Cow's on the move, pushing central here. Shots from afar. He's got a couple of rocks to work with. Are they going to be safe enough to play off? I reckon they are, although Charm Farmer's just rotating a little bit. Just the 2. Macca and Invis still far back. Far back, and are they in? They are in. Can they even get shots across to Adrenaline? They're just not quite high enough. Otherwise, I could probably farm there. The Adrenaline are working up the hill. Ooh, big shot on the Sweet Soul. That could be their time to move, Jukes. He's got to reposition and watch that side. No point looking in the field if they're going to be pushed on here by Adrenaline right behind them in their backyard. Invis out looking still. Can't quite get shots across onto Adrenaline. Would come under fire from Team Immunity as well. But Nikus opening things right up out here. Needs Macca and Invis gone, and that's where the shots come from, Nikus. Working through the bandages at the moment. 5 teams, 17 alive. Outside zone as well. We're going to phase 6. It goes away from Gas Can, so Cow's okay where he is. Still taking shots here. Nikus can work his way across to Greg. Pibby gets a shot across zone with the MK. Invis not safe. Greg shot. Trying to finish him off there. Macca gets that knock on a Nikus, but Greg shot's all over that. Utility come out, but can't get it done. Pivy makes the move for Brazen Nation. Straight up towards Adrenaline, in fact, as well, because they're on the move. Wrapping right around Immunity here. Backside of the hill. Pivy almost needs a bit of support. Got to be careful. Look at this. The guns are all going to come up from Adrenaline here. Dusky's going to be caught, possibly in the open. Goes prone. Just safe. Brazen get 2 across here. Good grenade. Sweet Soul and Jukesy on the back foot. Adrenaline are going to get under them. Shotgun comes out. Sweet Soul switches up here. It's Ray. Takes all the hits. Another one comes in. Another one bites the dust. Blood goes down. Sweet Soul's burning down. Pushes straight through. Adrenaline are gone. Pivy helped out there. Now they can push in onto immunity. He's going to steal one away there, Piv. He's got 5. Up towards 500 damage. They've got... Who's above them? Jukes, is it still above? Jukes is still there. It's a 1v3, is it? Brazen Nation there. He makes a jump out the window. There's too many there. There's too many there. He gets the knock onto Pivy, does Jukes. The fight's in the field. Macca's the last one up. Invis just gets that met up. Rue goes and Gascans reposition. They set up their little fort. Carrefour in the field. Nikus isn't even there, but the smokes are out. Husey and Rue go. Oh, Macca. Does he push closer or is he pushing for the drive-by? Invis gets a knock. He needed that. Perfectly done. The grenade's going to come out. That's got to get there. Could be short. Will be short. Needs a big boy throw on them, Macca. Meds up. Now would be the time for a drive-by. That could be a better throw. That's... Oh, look, it's closer. Get some damage out. There's 3 down. I didn't see the third one go. I thought there was one up there, but Charm Farmer... Brazen Nation are helping out here. Pivy making the run. Nikus is still up. Pivy back here running straight at Invis. Don't know if Invis is still looking in the field. Into the vehicle now. Which way is he going to go? Gets picked off by Cherry. Pivy's being covered. 15 kills from Brazen Nation. Headshot. Goodbye, Charm Farmers. That makes it a 3v1. Niku shifts out in the field. He's in the open. He's going to be a one-shot. He's gone. Brazen Nation. They get a win and they get a big win. 18 kills. Brazen Nation, we've been screaming out for more wins from these guys. They've finally rewarded us. They get a big win there with 18 kills. Pivy with 6. Suspect, Cherry, Dusky, all with 4 each. And they were racking up a lot of damage as well. The zone certainly did them some favours there. It wasn't all their own way. They did get fed that Phase 1 zone, but after that, they still had to work their way through. They came up against Bliss. They came up against Adrenaline and Team Immunity, got through all of them, and Gascans were there at the end. They dealt with them as well, along with Charm Farmers. Brazen Nation out on top with a big, big win in Game 2. Gascans, they've recovered from Game 1. Luke with 4, Niku's 3, Greg shot a couple there. Well played to them, trying to hang on to those top spots. And Charm Farmers, 3rd place. They've got some fans in the chat. That is what we like to see. So Charm Farmers into 3rd there in Viz. Just the 1 kill for Charm Farmers, but they were made to work hard for as well. And Team Immunity, we saw there, 4th place there. Sweet Soul and Jukesy getting pushed by multiple teams. Did well to hang on as long as they did. That's game number 2 out of the way. We move along to game 3. Short break. I'm Funky AU. You're watching LPL Challenger PUBG. We'll be right back.
I go to sleep. Open my eyes. Not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn around.
Welcome back, everyone. We head along to game number 3 in just a moment's time. I'm Funky AU. You are tuned into LPL Challenger PUBG. This is day 3, season 1 for 2023. And look, we've got 3 games remaining. One more on the Erangel map here before we finish off with 2 on Miramar. But we've been waiting a while. We did just see a win to Brazen Nation. Let's see what that's done to the leaderboard before we get into game number 3. They are consistently up in that top 5. They pick up a lot of second and third places, but they break through for a win they've been waiting for. It's not like they haven't had wins. We just seem to see a lot more second and third places from them. But they get a big win tonight here. There in game 2, it was an 18-kill win. That pushes them up into 7th place. Trident still hanging around there in 6th place above them. Gas Cans get a little bit of breathing room at the top in front of EXO. EXO have not started well tonight. They've had 2 very average games, have not put many points on. They came into tonight with 112 points. So it has been a bit of a struggle town for them. Team Immunity sitting up in 3rd place. They are only 1 point clear of Adrenaline. What I did say, I was wondering who the bottom place teams are. There we have them: Whiplash, VIP, Bandits, Charm Farmers, all sitting in the relegation zone. We keep an eye on them as well. Let's get into game number 3. Plane heading out, bottom left of the screen. Monty on the board already, getting a knock onto Perchance. Is it a knock and a finish? It is. Yep. Get rid of those big logos. Underground rotating there. Monty not hanging around at all. Straight on the move. I was going to say similar zone to last game. It's not similar. I mean, it's that side of the map. I don't know if Monty's really got an AR. He's got a shotgun! He's got a shotgun! Reloads! Out come the fist. He's put 2 down. He's taken 2 from underground. Do they circle back? He makes sure of it. No, they don't. Monty with 1. Oh, he's got to make sure of this one. He gets support. Inside and Mirage come across. Don't worry, boys. I've got this. I've got this. Monty's got 3 kills in the first 2.5 minutes. And no, we're not hot dropping Pachinki or anything like that. We're out past the Yasnaya Pond in the open. Monty with 3 kills for Team Bliss in the first 2.5 minutes. And then almost loses it. Bliss back into Yasnaya. Dusky gets some unwanted intruders at Mansion. Kibbles the Goats out of there. Looks as though he did get some damage out. Half health off of Kibbles. He's got support. Littlefingers is back there. Did he just roll in a buggy? I think so. Dusky having a look. They may be... I thought they might have been leaving. No, they're actually... VIP's going to come across here. They're all coming. When does Brazen come across? Has a look, Dusky. Yes, he does. Puts Kibbles down. Says no thank you. Now the shots come in from support for Pivy's there. Puts Guru down. This is not good from VIP. They're in the forest. You're meant to have cover. That cover is not working. Dusky can pretty much get out there now. 2 knocks. They hear the vehicles leave. He can get across there and finish. Cherry's across there to help out as well. Pivy can see them. Finishes them both off. Really would have thought. I mean, they could have crawled down. If they were down with the buggy, they were safe. The chase is on. Have they spotted out the rest of VIP? No, they're not that far away. They've pulled up. And I reckon they know where they're at too. Dusky's not stopping. I reckon VIP might leave. No, they're still there. Around the garage. Fury on the roof. Cherry down to half health. Pivy goes down. Long grenade. Does that even get there? I think it does. No, it goes in the door. He didn't want it in the door. Oh, Blisser back there as well. Blisser back there. Insight looping around. Fury upstairs. He's got 1 below. Littlefingers gets that confirmation onto Pivy. Insight's gone further up. The grenade off from Suspect. Littlefingers goes down. Kent's confirmed there by Dusky. Fury's alone now for VIP. This will teach him to push Mansion. Brazen Nation aren't having a bar of it. Burning down from the molly. Suspect finishes him off. Brazen Nation say thanks. Now Insight's under pressure. Headshot from Cherry. Insight loses his tyre. Has to get out and med. Do they push that? Insight's there alone. He's getting support from Monty. No one's got eyes on it. They have lost Pivy. I think they're getting ready to move. Insight's still out there. Do they go the drive-by? Do they want to head back to Mansion? Mansion's about to be taken by Odium. They're going to go back to possibly Fire Station. Bandits just roll in behind them. They lost Perchance early on. Exo and Bliss. Monty mowed down. Empty's low health. Exo on the board with 2 kills. They're all there now. All 4 together. Where's Insight? He's gone too. They'd already picked off Insight, I reckon. That's the 2 kills. Insight and Monty go from Team Bliss. Exo on the board with 2, trying to hold on to that top spot that they came in at the start of the night with. Brazen Nation split 2-1. Odium take up residence in Mansion. They can spread and hold that. Jarhead's out for a bit of a look, just searching that way. Heard the shots out there earlier. Big call from Halsey in the chat, asking if Bliss are about to be relegated. I think we're a fair way off that. Probably hasn't been the best start to the season. Tell you what, though. I mean, did you see the end of last season? Not so much the end of last LPL season. The other comp that finished before LPL started. I mean, did you see the end of that? Bliss were a long way behind in the last night and made up huge numbers to win that. Not many people gave them a chance to win that. Nvidia's taking shots multiple directions. 15 teams, 53 alive. Everyone else is on the move, are they? Apart from maybe Whiplash sitting down at Novo. Trident are on the move from Sosnovka Island. Adrenaline are a long way away, but they're on the move. Underground, after losing 2 to Monty, that's worth a clip. I hope someone got that. Please do grab any clips you do see that are worthy. Take as many clips as you can, really. It saves me going right back through a VOD to pick out any good bits that may have been missed. Back towards Underground as gas cans are going to rotate through. Just Waikika in fact. Big Sushi may have been a little bit early there. Could have maybe baited Cow in. Just over a minute away from phase 2. $15 teams, 53 alive. Underground are going to have to move now. They're down to 2. Back with XO. Sweet Soul has gone. Picked off on a bike. Looks as though he's pretty much rolled up on this compound, and Rain was there waiting. So XO with another one. The rest of Team Immunity just sitting back off of them. Although Bryn, clicky click, that one's empty. Juicy's still sitting up there. Just dancing around, inviting the shots. Oh yeah, there's his vehicle back there. I didn't actually see that. That's well spotted out there by Bryn. So Bliss, they've got their 3 kills, but have been reduced to just Mirage and Bryn, who haven't managed to put any damage on the board yet. Mirage just getting the Uber Eats at the front door. Prone in the corner. Shoe Horse going down to Sands. Should get the finish there. We're seconds away from phase 2. The shot's coming in from Speedy on his right side. Shoe Horse goes. Sands is going to get a bit of support from Hayes. Asper was there. And to be careful. He's just getting across himself. Hasn't quite seen Sands. He's just managed to get himself out of that situation. Phase 2 has come away from the water. So Odium shifted into Mansion. That was given up by Brazen Nation. So they'll be very thankful for that. Bliss shifting in towards God Compound at the moment. Immunity possibly would have wanted that compound after playing there pretty well last game. Doing rather well out of it. Cherry trying to link up with the rest of the team. XO getting shots out further back as well, looking down towards Team Immunity. Adrenaline coming in on the west side of zone. Mac is going to get across to Charm Farmers, try and provide them a little bit of support. Could be Rue that gets pushed on. This is the same compound that Adrenaline played last game. Zray trying to push up onto the compound. Coming in on foot. Gets spotted out by a Relevant from further back up towards Volcano. They've got a drop coming across. He's not going to be able to push up there. Rue's gone down. Mackin now does have to get into that compound and get the pick up. In 8. Just down the hill from Irrelevant. He needs to get moving. Could get spotted there by Dwayno. Spots him out himself. Takes hit straight up. Going to have to met up before he jumps in that buggy or he'll get picked off. Husey gets across to give some support to Macca as he picks up Roo. So Ray's just sitting down in that dip at the moment. Just down to the left there. Husey doesn't know he's close by. Crate comes down over their side of the map. Trident just make it into the Prison Rocks. Who's still to come? Whiplash and Underground in the north. Greg Shot just heading back to link up with the rest of Gas Cans. Another crate dropping down towards Lipovka. That sort of direction. Still looking to clear out over here, Gas Cans, but it's very open here. They've only got Exo in front of them. They do have to be careful. So you have to be careful of Underground behind them. Brazen Nation with their 4 kills. They got rid of VIP really early on. Still looking towards Exo. Just over half a minute to phase 3. Everyone's gone a little bit quiet here. Savvy's looking for a crate. Doesn't quite fall into the craters. Should be just safe there. Groza level 3 gear for Dwayno. First one in. No one's really got eyes. Thought Charm Farmers might have nearly been able to see it there. Can Husey see across there? Not sure if they were even... Yeah, Husey's looking. Can see it. Just. Only just. See Hayes out with a bolt. You're about to see that phase shift. Trident getting some shots towards Adrenaline. This goes back towards Yasnaya, where Bliss have just left from. Do they move? Do they stay? Certainly room for 1 or 2 teams into Yasnaya. Underground are rotating down the coastline. Odium are going to be pushed here. Crashed on by Invidious immediately. Well, not immediately. They're pushing because there's 2 knocks. He's gone. The grenade out the window from Repugnance. He goes down as well from Sand sitting back. There's 1 dead, 1 knocked on the edge. The push comes on the outside here. Hayes gets in there. The reses are coming off. They need to get some utility in there. That's probably the right room for it, but they're all downstairs. Smoke's going to come out. Can they get a res off here? Sands is there. Someone's got a res. Sands is going to push. Sands is going to push the fight. Repugnance has only just crawled in. Hasn't managed to spot him out here. The door is open. Sands is going to have a bit of a look here. Sees Psycho. Finishes off. There's 1 on the stairs. There's 1 defending, so Pug can crawl up. There's the jump on the other side. Hostile Goat takes the door out. Killaroo is up on his feet. And Hayes gets put down as Killaroo is still medding up. He gets that med off now. Where's Killaroo? Killaroo! Killaroo! Killaroo's inside. Sands is low. Killaroo pushing it. Grenade to the door. Who's still standing? Jarhead. Eternity are coming into third party this fight. Brazen Nation are coming into third party this fight. Sands gets put down by Eternity who are outside. Runs past the smoke. The res is going to try and come off. Killaroo finishes them off. Sands has got 3, but he is gone. Killaroo, this is dangerous. There's another 2 teams out there. Killaroo knocked off the top of the building. Eternity shift in downstairs. There's Brazen Nation moving in to the 3 stack. 5 kills Brazen. They're back where they started. Eternity have shifted in. I'm not sure Eternity got too many out of that. Did they get at least 1? Picked up 2. Still trying to clear out, but it is completely empty. They get the garage. Brazen Nation with 5. Mansions goes quiet for a moment. Salty can't see anything through the smoke. He's taken shots from Bliss. Who's still up here? Gem gets the res off on Snow, but they are being pushed on hard. Frames are going through the roof here. Somehow they're in a daze here. Somehow they're going to get out of there. Maybe. Greta's going to be watching. The smoke comes out. No, they haven't seen them go. They get clear. They focus on getting in 8 up. Charm Farmers are close by. They could be leaving, though. I think they came over to third party, but realise now they can't stick around. Trident have left now. Makes it a straight 1v1 fight. Charm Farmers with 4, but there's only 2 that have come across. Look at that shift into Bliss. God Compound gets it. There's only 2, though. 3 of them are out of there for Adrenaline. Almost flip it over. They're looking down towards Love Shack. Whiplash are down there. They have a little bit of a look. Blood takes some damage. I think their wheels are just safe. They'll pull up here on the ledge for a little bit of a look. Zrain Innate come across. Do they send it down to the Love Shack? They're just going to push the dip here. They're out of zone. Whiplash, do they have to move? Whiplash do have to move. Oh, Charm Farmers are following. Husey and Macca trying to make things difficult. 2 teams in Yasnaya. I don't even know if Husey and Macca can even push over onto these guys. Bliss will be watching. Bliss are watching towards Whiplash. They're certainly looking at the field. Speedy K pushing out into the open there. Brazen Nation were wise to that. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Exo shifting in through the forest. Grenade from Suspect. Doesn't get there. Speedy's out in the field. He's not in zone. Eternity are in where they are. Niku's probably with the best shots onto Underground as they push into Yasnaya. Luke 12 might have better shots from the roof. There's the roof of the cop shop somewhere there. Not even quite on the roof. It's a bit dangerous getting out there, I reckon, on the roof. They still do have to move. Speedy K's pushed right out into the field with his MK14. Whiplash have moved. Ixuna's going to go. ACW's still there, taking shots from Bliss. Not a lot of cover. Mirage spots him out. Look at that. Straight past that rock. There was not much to shoot past there. Not much to shoot past at all. Asper pulls up. Not where we were going. Get back to that. Whiplash do go on the drive-through. Combination there, but Asper gets it. ACW is gone. Asper with 3 kills. 3 kills at 200 damage. Getting busy up towards Yasnaya. Salty's out. Niku's down with that grenade. Drops it straight in towards Irrelevant. It's going to go too far. He's going to have to follow up. Another one in towards Luke 12. Pulls up in support. Utility going back and forwards. Needs a good one right there. Blue zone coming through. They have to leave. They're going to have to go in the US. They're going to be left behind. It could be a bit of a drive-by here. Luke 12 can shoot if he wants. Going to be covered by Waikika Mukau. He stays standing. He's okay. Zone goes away from him. Exo open up onto Bandits. Proficient 6 is running right to the busy part of the map. That is super dangerous there, Proficient. Look where he's running towards. All this carnage is just going to roll up on the hill. Jukesy is right there. Steps out too far. B2 covers. They're putting some pressure on towards gas cans. The zone has gone away from these guys. Charm Farmers somehow still have the squad up. Team Bliss still hang on to this compound. They've still got zone. Jam. Right over towards Exo. They're all there with Trident. Jam's down. Salty is low. Snow tries to push up. Jam fighting. Too many. All of Exo were watching. Empt goes down though. Brazen Nation had an angle on him. Senile Squirrel has all 4. Well, Empt has 3, but Empt is gone. Oh, no. Irrelevant get pushed on by Charm Farmers, and Charm Farmers pay the price there. Husey and Rue rotate. Team Immunity fall to Gas Cans. It was only the 2 there for Immunity. Time for Gas Cans to shift. Can they get that res off? Cow's going to get picked up here. Got to be careful on this rotate. They're all in the same vehicle. Exo are around there, and Exo are waiting. 8 teams, 22 alive. We're a minute and a half away from phase 6. This could be a bad rotate. They're going to have to stay wide here and almost come in on the backside of Mansion. Exo are out and ready. Farming here by Exo. One more shot will do it. Rain decides to go with a grenade. Senile Squirrel's going to keep shooting. The grenade comes out. Bryn from Team Bliss finishes off the gas cans. He is in the open now, running low. Low around the compound. He should get himself into some cover. Running low because that's why Husey was there from Charm Farmers. He no longer is. Bliss with 8 kills. Mirage and Bryn have polled on 5 while they've been a duo. Irrelevant are there. Mirage trying to keep them off. Has some nice looks at Dwayno. Just goes prone. Bryn gets up there. Exo coming around the backside of the compound now. Half a minute away from phase 6. Brazen Nation get control of mansions. They've got room to move. Bryn and Mirage have got to play tight here. There's only 2 of them left up here for Team Bliss. 6 teams, 17 alive still. Oh, sorry, Crystal, in the chat. I did have a commands for the leaderboard, but I think it's just not working at the moment. Chatbot actually didn't open up, which is a real pain. So I'll have to drop the link in manually, although it looks like someone else has, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Keep that link cycling through the chat if you can. Bryn's managed to make it back to Mirage. Exo are coming through as well. I'd say 2 out of 3 of these teams aren't going to survive here. Exo are the ones pushing through. 10 kills for Exo. They've lifted their game. Adrenaline eat into eternity and they go out. Brazen Nation look to move. The grenades coming in. Where's that coming from? Mirage almost runs into that. He's got 700 damage on the board. Exo starting to get into some utility usage here. Bryn gets that knock onto range. Nicely done there. Grenade to follow up. Can he get it around the corner? He can. Can't finish off Rain. Goofy Goober's working the backside. That's a nice molly. He's going to burn down. Look who it is, though. Brazen Nation. They've shifted into the exact same spot as they did last game. I reckon Pivy was here, though. They're taking shots from the side. They need to look to Adrenaline. They get some damage out. Suspect and Cherry are there. Dusky covering from further back. Adrenaline still have all 4 up out in the field. Should be careful how I say that. Lots of smoke out. They could take shots here. In 8's going to come across Irrelevant in a little bit of a tricky spot here. Trying to get some reses off. Good move from Brazen Nation there. They're still opening up onto Adrenaline. In 8 got across there and I think he just left straight away. Straight up to Irrelevant here. The grenade is looking like it's... Where is that? No, it went past. Opens up with the gun. Brazen Nation covering this. Dusky back there. Good use of the angles there. Dusky looking from further back, but Irrelevant go to Exo in the end anyway. They're back there. Utility comes out. They're all gone. They're going to loop around. This is going to be bad. Exo, they can't push any further. Greta and Zray are back there. Flood's back there as well. Exo could get ripped here if they try and push onto in 8. The flash comes out. There's Ray rotating. They haven't. Now they've spotted him. In 8 goes down. Senile Squirrel goes down from Flood in the field. Greta and Flood have got work to do to cover here. Got to try and keep Zray alive while they get the res. Flood looking the wrong direction. He's looking across. He's trying to cover towards Brazen Nation. They've got Dusky across there. Obviously being a pain. Greta trying to cover in 8 and Zray. They lose a vehicle out in the field. This is dangerous here. Greta goes down. Flood not giving up the tree. Manages to get himself a res. He's going to try and get that. No, I can't get the res. Too dangerous. Greta's going to go. Can't be saved. Flood is pinned to the tree. Pinned to the tree. Dusky doesn't... Trying to get some jump shots, I think. Dusky just trying to spot Flood out here. Somehow Bliss have still managed to hang on to that compound, but they're out of zone now. The shot's still coming in. Flood looked to move, but as soon as he poked, he went. That opens them up onto Zray. Zray goes. 14 kills Exo. They've lost 2 players here. Rain with 4. Senile Squirrel up over 550, pushing towards 560. Brazen Nation They've got 3 up. Bliss with 2. Exo with the rotate. They push around out into the field. The numbers even up. Rain, that's dangerous. He gets his day steer there. Is he safe? Shots coming from Bliss. They're out here. Mirage, over 1,000 damage. And we've still got guys to farm here. Rain's made a crucial move. He needs to live, though. Mirage not quite sure. He knows he's got Brazen under him. 8 kills for Team Bliss. Mirage gets sat down. Senile Squirrel was there. Mirage tries to pick him out. Bryn is working his way around the back. Silhouetting here. Blue zone coming in. So it gets suspect. Shots coming from the field. I thought he had that. I thought he had him. He's down to 3. Oh, gets him that time. That makes it a 2v1. Bryn is low. There's still... is it only... Where's... He's below. Senile Squirrel coming around. 14 kills for Exo. Bryn meds up. He's in a pig of a spot here. Rain's out there. Rain spots him out. Senile Squirrel gets him. I think it was Exo with a 16 kill win. Exo, I'll tell you what, they must have been listening. They knew themselves. They'd had a bad start. The first 2 games were very average for Exo. And look, I think this happened for them over their weekend comp as well. Was it the first night? Yeah, was it the first night? They started really, really poorly and were towards the bottom of the leaderboard and then completely turned it around the second night in that weekend comp, the Rumble. So, look, they really turned things around, and they've done it here. Except it's taken them 2 games. Poor start to the night, but they've turned things around. Big game from Exo. Senile Squirrel with 6. Rain, 5. Empt with 3. And Goofy Goober, the 2. Great finish from Exo. That should be back to the top of the leaderboard. Bliss, this is what we come to expect from them. Big fight from Bliss. It started amazingly. I mean, if you didn't see the start of this game, look, there would be some clips from the start. Monty had 3 kills in the first 2.5 minutes. Well, I think it was 3 kills in the space of probably 1 minute, really. And then Monty went, and then it was just Bryn and Mirage, really. Bryn and Mirage picked up those 6 and 2 kills right towards the end game, really. Monty had those 3 at the start. They lost Monty, they lost Insight, and then it was Bryn and Mirage getting those kills towards the end. Brazen Nation, 3rd place again. Almost thought they were going to get a second win for the night. That would have been massive for Brazen. Suspect with 4, Dusky the 2, Pivy the 1, and Adrenaline up into 4th place. We shift along to Miramar. We've got 2 games remaining. I'm Funky AU. You're watching LPL Challenger PUBG. We're going to have a short break. We'll be back as we shift along to Miramar.
Do you feel it?
Let's do this.
Clear to engage. Go, go, go!
And we are back. 2 games to come this evening on Funky AU. Thank you everyone for sticking around. We have got some very nice numbers in the chat. Big thanks to Greg Shot. Greg Shot with a 300 viewer raid at the start of the night. Really kicked things off, and we've kept those numbers up, well, pretty well right through till now, really. Let's sort of pump those numbers up. Let's keep those numbers going through the back end of the stream here. 2 games to come as we shift along to Miramar. We've had some big wins tonight. A decent win there to EXO. Was it 16? 16 kills there to EXO. Earlier on, we saw an 18-kill win as well. But I'll tell you what, we've been spreading the wins around tonight. It's been really good to see. But EXO started off poorly, came home strong there to round out the Erangel maps. Let's check out the leaderboard, see if they are still on top. Well, they should be. They really should be. Once it refreshes. Yes, yes, there we go. There we go. Bit of a gap back to gas cans at the moment. They are 1 away from 100 kills there. 147 points, nearly cracking the 150. Gas cans back on 131. 31 points further back to Adrenaline now. Team Immunity there in in 4th place. Brazen Nation up into 6th. Odium holding on to 8th place. Bliss still struggling to get into that top 8. They were just in at the start of the night. They've hovered around. That was a better finish from them. They're hanging on to 9th place at the moment, but they are definitely within striking distance. The bottom 4 hasn't changed. Let's get into game 4. The plane just departing the bottom right of your screen. Day 3, game number 4 here. Season 1 for 2023 for LPL Challenger PUBG. Little bit of a different sort of a setup here for the first season of LPL this year. Phase 1 pops. Oh, jeez. It's actually quite a normal Phase 1 zone. The first few games, I'll tell you what, was, throwing a bit of a spanner in the works for some of these players on Erangel. The zones were a little bit all over the shop. Quite a bit of water in those first 3 games on Erangel, and this is, positively pedestrian coming into Miramar. Let's get rid of those tunes in the background. So we've got, if I can throw some, where are my logos? There we go. Throw some logos on. Eternity in San Martin. Team Immunity close by to them. Team Immunity kicking off the night with a win. Also seen wins to Brazen Nation and to EXO. We expected the win from EXO. Brazen Nation, though. When was their last win? When was Brazen's last win? In sort of top tier. Like, genuinely, I'm not... I know we've seen them. I'm just trying to think when it was. Like, it hasn't been in this comp. Did that... Well, I say that, but I wasn't here last week. Geez, they might have come good last week and picked up a win or 2. I don't reckon they did. I'm sure I looked at the scores, and I was sick. Again, shout out to Darth Bananas for filling in last week. I was pretty crook. I wasn't too bad Monday night, but I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it through 5 games was the thing. No, lost my train of thought. I didn't even know where I was going. We were talking about Brazen. Yeah. Yeah. And Darth filled in last week. I don't think Brazen got a win last week. I'm sure I did go through the scores after. I just cannot for the life of me remember. Terrible memory. Anyway, well, I'll tell you what, like a mook out, just straying a little bit close to Eternity. He's got doing a little bit of mountain goat work here. Speedy K's below. That's some eardrum bashing right there. Can Speedy K land this? Hello. Oh, that was a tickler. Cow just gets away from that. He's got support. Greg Shot comes over. Does have a sneaky little angle here as well if Zero tries to push up. Yes, he does. Lands the hits as well. Zero's a one-shot. Greg Shot puts him down. He should be able to get Cow here to finish him off. Doesn't need him. Charm Farmers are in into a fight as well. Greg Shot on the board. Shout out to Greg Shot. Dropped a bunch of viewers at the start of the night. Let's go to Charm Farmers. Repugnance is gone. Big blow to Odium. Heading across to Hostile Goat. Jukesy off on their right flank. That's a blow to Odium. They've been going well tonight. They've been consistent. Odium playing a lot better this year. A lot better. Running gun battle here. Stone Naught's under pressure. Exo trailing in. He's trying to spam the mid. The mini empties out their walk and Stone Naught's puts him down. He's got a clean 95 damage. The rest of Exo coming. He's going to try and get a med up here. He can't do it. There's no time. No time. No time. Headshot. Drops them both. Stone Naughts for the Bandits. Goodbye, Exo. Puts them to the sword. He's got one more to clean up. Huge play. Stone Naughts right there. Prog Dog comes across just in time. He's got to be careful here, Stone. He's got his med off. Innate's going to try and steal this, is he? He does steal it. All ripped off. And not only steals it, drops Stone Naughts. And all his good work could go to waste. Proficient 6. He's coming in. Prog Dogs almost wasn't going to provide support there. Proficient 6 is going to get across there. He's like, that deserves a pickup. He'll get some smoke out here. Stone Naught's just safe. So Prog Dog should be able to work up, get some pressure back onto Innator, who I think is just backing off this fight now. Has given up on it. Oh, Senile Squirrel comes across. Stone Naught's is gone. He's come across to try and get some revenge now. Bandits having to turn. They give up on Stone Naught's. Big play to start the game for Bandits. We'll get a little bit of adrenaline going for them. A little bit of a morale boost, except for Stone Naught's dying for it. Senile Squirrel now trying to get some more here. Exo fresh off a big win. Straight away, they've been reduced down to one player within the first 7 minutes here in game number 4 of the night. Decent zone for all teams, really. Bliss just coming across from Los Leones. I was going to say Yasnaya, but we're not there anymore. Invidious just watching Trident on the rotate there. Bliss are going to come across to the bowl above Picardo. Looking across that direction as well. They'll get up here. They'll gain a little bit of info. They're well inside the zone here. Insight just pushing around towards Brazen Nation. One of our teams that have picked up a win tonight. I can see a good conversation from Wicko and Jakovsky in the chat. These guys, they'll know. They know things. They've been around a while. Wicko and Jakovsky. When did Brazen get a win last? Or haven't you been watching? I'll be disappointed if you haven't. Come on, Jakovsky. Don't say I don't answer your DMs. Man, you don't send me any DMs. I reckon it's you who doesn't answer mine. I'll put that to you. Bliss get their kill. Punye's going to go. Bryn was out. Mirage gets the kill. Bryn out waiting. Trident have pulled up as well. So Invidious have to rethink that rotate. Killer Ruin Sand straight back. Luke 12 watching as well here for gas cans. Nice vision. Straight down on top of Picardo here. Having a really good look at Invidious. Killaroo spots him out too. Neither landing shots just yet, except Luke 12 does there. Shots from Mirage. Big game last game from Mirage. Up over 1,000 damage last game. May not have been the only one. Brazen Nation just shifting, just filling in behind Team Bliss in the south side. Gas cans haven't had to shift too much. Greg Shot still over here, still above San Martin. They've got Speedy K that could get caught out. Yep. Yes, easy. Easy. Easy from Nikus. Speedy K goes down. We're about to see a phase shift. Few teams starting to come together in the north. Oh, way. This goes way over towards Cruz. Irrelevant get fed again. When I say again, I mean again like earlier on to the Erringle map. Actually, game 1, sorry. That's when they were fed pretty well. Let's get back to Senile Squirrel. Still back here. Still stalking bandits. Just waiting for someone to get in that Murado. There it is. The chance in. Oops. Into the fence. Don't run straight lines. Proficient 6 gets away. Gonna have to met up and smoke that vehicle out. Bliss with another kill. Just heading in towards Minas. Charm Farmers are there. That's a normal Charm Farmers drop. Hostile Goat. Heading in towards Team Immunity. Rethinks that rotate. Coming back. Oh, that hay bale is a little bit more solid than you would have liked. Oh, dear. Combination. That was coming from all sorts of angles there onto Hostile Goat. They've lost Repugnance as well. This isn't that. This isn't panning out for Rhodium here. Killaroo. Same sort of thinking, and he's going to head towards Immunity as well. Hostile Goat's already gone. He's just going to have to thread the needle here. Jukes in Sweet Soul off to his right. Now the shots come from them. He's almost going to have to pull up on the road here or just keep pushing through. He's low. And that car is in trouble. Pulls it up. That is smoking. Pulls it up and he's just safe there. Senile Squirrel did get that knock onto Perchance in the end. Must have probably tried to smoke out the Murado. I would assume that's what would have happened. Making up for the lost players. Up towards 400 damage now, Senile Squirrel. So Invidious down to 2. But we'll get on board with Charm Farmers. They're all mixed up with Team Bliss here. Monty hits Macca. Macca back up onto his favourite spot. Back up onto Macca's rocks. Macca's hill right here, except he's not on the top because Mirage is. And Macca has no idea. Easy caught in the open. Does manage to land a shot. Actually, it's Rue that was covering. Shot goes back onto Mirage, but importantly, Macca's down, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to get there. Monty's going to come across. Can he catch out Fusey? He's just going to get out of there in time. Charm Farmers still have 3 here in Small Minas. Bryn's coming back to lend a hand. Monty might be able to finish off. Macca's dropped off his rocks, trying to make the crawl. Goes down. Bliss with 3. Still getting shots back towards Charm Farmers. Brazen Nation right out on the east side of zone now. Oh, there's a lot of teams mixed up right here. Trident goes straight through. Let's get back here because Senile Squirrel into a fight. Food from gas cans. Jam Gucci gets pulled apart by Luke and Waikika Mukau. That was never a winnable fight, that. Senile Squirrel back onto the roof play. Niku's down low. Oh, there's a wide poke. Oh, this is not good. Waikika Mukau now repositioning out wide. He's jumped. Both outside, I reckon. Nikus is definitely outside. Oh, they swing. Oh, he had to switch. He switched out weapons instead of the reload. Senile Squirrel, bad luck. Greg Shot goes down. Niku's there. Gas cans. What are we up to? The 4 kills for them. Greg Shot will be rezzed. We're into that next phase, which favours Adrenaline. It's going out towards the field, away from water treatment. 60 Hertz is out here. Monty straying a little bit too close. Bliss distracted by Whiplash. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Monty goes. Insight lands some hits back on a 60 Hertz, but not enough. Whiplash still wrapping around that backside. He's really got to get out of here. Smoke comes out. He's a little bit trapped trying to get back. Bryn looks across. Sees Big Sushi. Tap, tap, tapping. Hits those shots into the smoke. Outside of zone here, all these teams. Whiplash are going to keep rotating. Anubis is back there on foot waiting. First Monkey Boy's there as well. Bryn down lower. Trident go out. It was only Miller left up for them. Early exit for Trident. Big Sushi's going to come across. Goes straight back past. Bryn gets caught now by Underground. First Monkey Boy gets a knock onto Bryn. Gets that finish off as well as Whiplash go through. Big Sushi alone here. Utility from Nappy. He'd already got a grenade out. Can he get a run over as well? Bang. Squashed. Yes, we can. Big Sushi's taking blue zone damage. Gets back up. Trying to link up with First Monkey Boy. Safety in numbers. Gets to a shack. He's going to have to met up. That blue zone's going through. First Monkey Boy keeps going. He's going to link up with 60 Hertz. Brazen Nation have managed to get around them and sitting below them. Bliss further back to the south. Odium have regrouped. They've got their 2 together. Killer Ruse alone. Brazen Nation taking shots from up the road. Team Immunity further along there. Are they still holding that 2-2 split? I reckon they are. That's them there. Sweet Soul and Jukesy with the other 2 further back. Brazen Nation, just the 1 kill so far. Just letting Underground know they're here. The zone comes back. They're just in. Killaroo dead center. He doesn't have a lot of cover though. There goes Monkey Boy. Textile down. B2's getting back there to pick him up. Jukes in Sweet Soul. 60 Hertz. Meds up. Inside's going to go to the zone. Mirage is there. Don't know if he's resable. 14 teams, 40 alive. Inside's going to be left there, I think. He's just in. He can get that. Mirage. Yep, he's going to smoke back. Can anyone see them? Oh, they might be okay here. Just. 60 Hertz see this way. He can. He's just not looking. He knows he needs to go. That thing's got no wheel. That's complete. Oh my God, that is not going anywhere. Where's my ride? Hop in. Oh, Insight's gone down. Oh, that's not what it's doing. Mirage. No, he's leaving him. This could be the end of Bliss here. Mirage is already half health. Rolls it down. Not a lot of cover. Just gets inside zone. He's going to meet up. He's still got Underground Gaming behind him. Killaroo under immense pressure here. Manages to put 1 down. Puts Niku's down, but Waikagamukau was there. Gas cans with 5. Niku's will be res. Gas cans shift right into the center of the zone. Prog Dog's going to go. Bandits down to just the 1. Proficient 6. They're outside of zone. 1 minute to phase 5. Getting some shots towards in 8 there. If anyone's going to land him, it's going to be in 8 back this direction. Mirage still alive. Oh, the move on. Ruin the open. Has the Grozer. Can't hit Luke 12. Gets the headshot. 1 more will do it. He has to reload. Where's the support? Gets a grenade out. Oh, gets a really nice bounce, but Luke 12 manages to get away from it. The Bandits are gone. Invis and Hughesy were there. Obviously couldn't cover him enough. Rue did all the work there. Oh, where's my hay bale? Invis is in the open. Has some smoke out. No one putting pressure on that backside there of gas cans. Big Sushi a 1 hit point back further. Brazen Nation back there. Dwayno's going to move. Invis needs to run. Oh, he's going to run forwards. Going to run forwards. VIP getting into him from the side. He goes down. Yuzi is low. He's completely open on that front side. Look at Dwayno sitting up on the hill. Dwayno can see straight in there. VIP, meanwhile, trying to keep adrenaline off them. There's the rest of Irrelevant. Out. Are they out? No, they're on the edge. They're just in. Dwayno's very central at the moment. This is hectic. We'll go back to Mirage. Blisco out in 11th place. Back where we were. Gas cans, backs against the wall. They've got teams on all sides here. They've got VIP coming in from the northwest. They've got Charm Farmers looking at them from the southwest. Shots coming in from Dwayno, who's got a nice little ridge line up here on the northeast side. They've got Underground on the southeast side. But all those teams as well are going to be pressured by teams behind them. The smoke is out. Dwayno trying to rip into them. Pushes towards 300 damage. He's going to get some support from Bam Bam. Brazen Nation. They're going to have a look towards Immunity. They are getting some damage out there. Just the 2 kills. Haven't lost a player, though. They do have to consider taking some high ground above them. Dwayno gets put down. It's just irrelevant. I shouldn't say just irrelevant, but it is irrelevant above them. There is only 3. Jarhead's going to push straight across. Pivy gets rid of Big Sushi. Jarhead's there. Gets in. Is the only one alive for Odium. At least they're up into the top 7. There goes Eternity. Little bit more breathing room for Gas Cans. Adrenaline are still out here. They're down to 2 players. 5 kills for them. They've got VIP between them and Gas Cans. They do have to think about flex back here for Irrelevant. But how long does Flex stay here as he push across the other side of the road? Got to make that move at some point, or they might have to come to him, depending on this next phase shift. 7 teams, 22 alive. Game 4 of the night here. Gas cans are up and on the move. Niku's leading the way. Just making sure they are covered on that backside before they push these ridges. They want to get out and get some kills here. Just starting to spread now. No, they've got teams behind them here. VIP fighting with Adrenaline. Greta the go. Puts down Kibbles. Smokey's out. They're going to met up. Luke's going to come across for a look. Greta's up. More utility out. Luke 12 getting into them from the side. Greta is low. Combination of grenades and mollies there from 2 different directions. Greg shot coming across. VIP are gone. 6 kills now for Gas Cans. Greg with the 1. Niku's with the 3. Luke 12, no kills on the board, but up over 200 damage. We're into our top 4 now. Almost 4 full squads if they can get that res off. It is 4 full squads now. Immunity of the team that aren't linked up completely just yet. All the other squads are pretty well together. Flex has just got across to Irrelevant. Textile's the only one that's separated here. Immunity going to stick. They're going to change it up to a 2-2 now. Luke 12 just backs away. Waikikamukau so close. Cooked it rather well. Didn't quite get the damage you would have liked. Cow looks across past. Over the top of Greg Shot's head there. Niku's coming across, shifting some wheels. B2 and Textile out of there. They're switching back to the other side of the road. Nice spray by Greg Shot. Sweet Soul caught in the open. Looking to engage. Waikikamuke up towards 650 damage there. Textile finished off good and proper. Immunity. 3 players up. Brazen Nation, Irrelevant, Gas Cans. Full squads. Niku's out with Luke 12 on the north side here. Savvy dropped out. Luke 12 Luke's on the board. Dwayno's shifted back across the road. Risky play that from Dwayno, considering they've just lost a play. He may have to rethink that and push straight back across the other side. Brazen Nation are looking to make a move towards immunity. Dusky's got to help here. Dusky's got to get his gun into play. He's got to shoot over the top of their heads. They're losing players. Cherry is gone. Suspect is gone. Oh no, Cherry's alive on 1 hit point. Pivy goes down. Smokey is out. The gun's what he needed there, Dusky. Is Cherry alive? Oh, Cherry is just alive. Smoke's out. I don't know if he can get Pivy. I think he just can. Sweet Soul. B2, gone. Jukesy has 2, trying to get up. The smokes are out. He can't quite get vision on anyone. He may be able to get Cherry here. Completely in the open. Grenade into that smoke. Can he pick off the other 2? That's going to go straight to Pivy. Doesn't take as much off as he would have liked. Flashes only now. No, still had a grenade. That one onto Pivy. He's got mollies to use. Avoids the flash. Thought that was at Dusky's head. 1v1. 1v1. Dusky goes. Jukesy with 5 kills. 620 damage here. Team Immunity with 11 kills. Gas Cans are a full squad. Gas Cans with 11 kills. It's a 4v1. Waikikamook out. 765 damage. They are searching him out. Luke 12 is the closest. He wants another kill to try and even things up. It's 3 and 3 each for Greg and Niku's. Cow with 4. Luke, get the last one. He's on your right side. Duke's prone. Back up on his feet. Clearing out. They're all pushing down now. Haven't spotted Jukes. How many can he take? Nikus is up. Nikus is up. Who got it? Nikus got it in the end. It's a 12 kill win to Gas Cans in game 4. Gas Cans on the board there, taking it up to EXO, trying to steal that lead back off of them, and I reckon they'll do it here. Waikikamook out and Nikus leading with 4 each. Cow up towards 800 damage on the board. A Greg shot with 3. Luke 12 getting 1 on the board there just towards the end. Still had plenty of damage out though. Jukesy though for Team Immunity led with 5, picking up I reckon 3 of those 5 onto Brazen Nation at the end there. B2 with 3, Sweet Soul the 2, Textile the 1. They were back and forth there a little bit, Team Immunity. I don't know if that cost them in the end. It possibly could have. I think Textile went on a rotate. They split 2-2 when it was only 4 teams up. And then I reckon they lost 1 when they were trying to push back to a full squad setup. And so I reckon as soon as they did that, they were on the back foot. But still, Jukesy's done super well getting them to second. Irrelevant, great finish from them. They had some good control in the north. Again, they sort of flicked back and forth across that road that was going through the center of those last few zones. Maybe that cost them, I'm not sure. Savvy had a couple. Flex had a couple as well. Dwayno would have had plenty of damage. He really does put out some pretty good stats, Dwayno, for Irrelevant. And Brazen Nation, there we go. Another top 4 finish for them. Suspect Cherry, 2 each. Dusky Pivy, 1 each. We have got 1 game to go. I'm Funky AU. Thanks for everyone for sticking around. Stick around just a little bit longer. 1 game to come on Miramar. And then we are done for the night. You're watching LPL Challenger PUBG. We'll be right back. It's going to be covered by his team. As best he can, the grenade from John Kazi. Oh, that's huge from John Kazi. They have walked into that. Look at that. 3 of them go down. Going to be able to see him, surely. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Jimmy's naded 3 of his teammates. What? If this gets there. If this gets there. If it gets there. Oh, but he's just got provision up. Oh, Tchaikovsky steals it. He steals it. Best tier OCE. What's he going to do? Bang. That's what he's going to do. Gets the flash. 1v1. 1v1. Knocker. Oh, straight ego. I think he's picked it. He picks him up. They get the flash. Straight ego wins it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a play. Oh, what a... Can he finish on one here? Bang. Yes, he does. 7 kills, 17. 2 teams, 5 alive. Jailbait, I'm sorry. This could be too tough. 17 kills. Puts 1 down. Oh, puts 2 down. Oh my God, he's put 3 down. Shooting blanks. They pick up their first one. What the... What is going on with this zone? Oh, Invis. Look at Invis push up here. He's got the light. He's got the light. He gets rid of blue cactus. Invis with the big boy plays there for auxiliaries. Oh, Mishka. Drops a molly on himself. Just breaking hearts. Breaking hearts is defiant with the squad wipe. Play of the day, right there. Lock it in. Pan throwing it is. No one can land a pan on Wellesley. They chase him around here. Who's it going to be? Can he take one of them with him? Can he take one of them with him? Wellesley, the pans are still flying. The pans go. It's a grenade from Jukes. He takes half his team. And Wellesley. Was he burning? He is burning. Come on, Evie. Evie's side gets the kill on Jukesy. Oh. Wow! Ghost with the nade. That was perfect. He has 4 kills. This is the event right here. Flood seals it. This is Flood taking away the Oris GeForce PUBG Pro-Am right there. Oh, get there. Oh, what a grenade. What a perfect bounce. Oh, nice little lob. Nice lob. Sakura being crashed on. Whoa, sent it. Oh, Tiger Foam steps out onto the balcony. Oh, rip. Picking potatoes with 6. Oh, I don't think he meant to get in there. He's going to be low. He's nearly going to be put down, is he? Got to get down. He jumps in the car again. Oh, twice in a row. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that. We just spread out a little bit. So, look at that. Oh, and look at that. There's one behind. Monty's back there. They didn't see Monty. Monty has 3.
Monsters live inside our souls, waiting to come alive, turning our hearts cold. My blood is black, it seeps through the cracks. If I could take it back, if I could. Fighting love that runs through our veins is an empty space, a lonely game. I hear you cry every night in my dreams. I'll take it back, my Valkyrie. I'll bring you home. I won't lose hope.
Welcome back, everyone. Funky AU here for one more game tonight. 16 teams, 64 players alive as we head towards Game 5. Last game of the night on Miramar here, and after that, we've got 2 weeks remaining in the season. We've just seen a win to Gas Cans, and I'll tell you what, top of the leaderboard, it's been seesawing tonight. Let's see what it's done now. We're pretty sure Gas Cans would have hit the lead after that win. And yes, they have. It is still super, super close, and I don't expect it to be too much different going through the next 2 weeks as well. 4 points of difference there between Gas Cans and EXO. Team Immunity, though, 40 points further back. So too Adrenaline, and then 10 points further back would be Brazen Nation in 5th place. Eternity just hanging on really to 6th place. They haven't really stood out tonight. I don't think they've picked up a lot of points. They've just sort of done enough to somehow hang on to 6th place. Trident, they've slid a few spots now into 7th. Bliss, they've been fighting to get into that top 8 and just hold there. Odium are only 1 point further back outside the top 8. Bottom 4 are pretty well set. I suppose it's just really Underground Esports that are fighting to stay away from relegation. The bottom 2, sorry, are probably definitely a lock. VIP and Whiplash are a lock in relegation. Bandits, Charm Farmers, Underground, they're probably fighting over those next 2 spots to be relegated. Let's get into the last game of the night. As a plane exits out the top left of your screen over Alcantara. It looks as though VIP and Brazen Nation are both heading that direction. Let's get rid of those large logos. And also get our game tile correct. And the zone does go up there as well to the northwest. Brazen Nation, VIP, long shooting. Well, not really long shooting, but they're last out of the plane, and they're both heading Alcantara. We'll go there as long as nothing else is happening. Nothing else is happening. We had a quick scan around. They both dropped down either side of the road. At least they've kept their distance here. Brazen Nation on the right. VIP on the left. Little fingers further back at the warehouses. Question is, where are the vehicles? There's one. Is there a garage here? There's another one down there. Did that get spotted? Littlefingers might be able to pick that up. They've got a Murado here, but that is super dangerous. Especially with Guru sitting here looting away. All right. Okay. All right. Place your bets. Who gets the first knock? If you're already looking across the street. Set up pretty well. No armor. Does have a helmet. Got himself the barrel. I reckon Fury was looking across the road. Yep. And a little bit of a sneak. Trying to catch sight. He's picked himself up the ace. A few people have been running the ace tonight. Gets himself some clean vision. Here's the window. All of Brazen Nation have sort of pushed to this top end of the town. Hang on, are they all there? Wait a second. What's... Oh, Cherry's not there. Cherry's down at Trailer Park. Come on, Cherry. Blood's getting possibly pushed on by gas cans. Oh, maybe not. Might have just been a rotate there. Just going past. Everyone else is doing their own thing. Pretty happy. A few teams starting to rotate. EXO coming out of El Pozo. Trident are just sort of watching. Back towards Brazen Nation. Are they still on their own sides of the road? They are. Keeping their distance. Look, I mean, they are in zone. They don't have to move. Cherry will need to find a vehicle, though. They'll want Cherry probably on the back side of this compound. There we go. Another vehicle on there, the top side as well. That might have been why they were sort of just sort of leaning this direction. Pivy's actually just run straight out the back end of the compounds. Is there more vehicles around here? Not seeing anything, but he's out for a look anyway. So Dusky and Suspect at a bit of a disadvantage here. Makes it a 2v4, but they might just be holding. Might be just camping the vehicles possibly. I'm not sure if Suspect can see that Murado. Smoke off the wire. Possibly not where he meant it to go. Might be just baiting there. Be so careful here. Someone just get to slightly better angle than you across the street that you don't quite see them. One headshot followed by a couple of follow-up shots and you could immediately hit the deck. I don't think VIP would realise that Pivy's gone. I don't know how many's across here. Should have seen 3 on the parachutes. Cherry dropped short. Cherry's got a vehicle now and now on the move. Shots going back and forth. Suspect gets that first knock. Headshot onto Guru. Kibbles is going to get over there. Can he back himself here? Oh, nope. Doesn't have the angle. Back to where he was. Guru will get rezzed. Doesn't have that same angle. Can't get those shots. Could have been dangerous. Back to Dusky. Didn't have the shells for the fight. There's Cherry coming across. Has pulled up. Little fingers. Look in that direction. Cherry's been heard. Dangerous here. Gas cans getting into a fight with Eternity. That might be all she wrote on that one. Looks as though Eternity are backing off. Jam Gucci's been put down as well. Bandits and Adrenaline, maybe. Greta the spray down. Headshot onto Perchance. Trying to get in there to pick up Proficient 6. Can pretty much follow that up if she wants to. Stone Norts is there, though. Can't get it done against Stone Norts. Greta goes down. Stone's there for the finish off. Innate's gone in the middle of the road. And Proficient 6 gets res, so Adrenaline lose 2 to Bandits there. Senile Squirrel spotting out. Trident looking at them, and Flood goes as well. Really quick to Speedy K. That was not a close range shot either. Across the valley, Monty's taking hits from Odium. Needs to get out of there. Zero. Put down. Where even is right there. Finished off. Eternity have lost a couple now. Oh, I saw it was a little bit mix up now in Alcantara. Pivy's got himself around the backside of VIP. And he's actually caught Kibbles on the outside as well. Cherry's put down. Bit of a 1-for-1 here, although Cherry hasn't been finished off, but Cherry is stuck out there at the petty station. And here comes Invidious as well. Just starting to show up, picking up another vehicle. They might not be rotating up this far. Littlefingers is going to go back for that finish. That will make it a even 1-for-1. Guru's smoking himself off that roof. Trying to find Pivy back there. Suspect had eyes across here. So he's got to be careful of. Littlefingers finishes off. He's got the 1. There's Pivy. Oh, Guru. Wouldn't be happy with that. Was not steady on those shots at all. Fury back there. Dusky and Suspect working the east side together. Still this standoff. We're a minute to go until phase 2. Exo pushing up onto Odium. Senile Squirrel has a nice look. Goofy Goober's in there on the other side. Senile Squirrel needs to get involved. There's still Jarhead up. Jarhead gone. Just as Empt and Rain get across here. Senile Squirrel and Goofy Goober clean it up. Odium exit the game. Early night for them. Ooh, Monty. Has he managed to sneak up on Greg's shot here? Not anymore, because Bryn's making noise. Actually, Bryn could be good bait there, sorry. Bryn just scouting. That is going to be good bait. Lure Greg shot out here for Monty to have an easy shot here as we go to phase 2. Still, you haven't... Being pretty patient here, Greg. This could be it. That is it. No idea Monty was there. Gets caught out. Well baited there by Bliss. Luke 12 up the top of the hill. Monty can't quite see him up there. You can definitely see down towards them. Checking both sides there. He's got Eternity one side. Has he got to cover someone? He's got to cover Nikus as well back there. You have someone at Cow coming up towards him as well. Has managed to get his bike up here. Up onto one of Rain's hills. Irrelevant getting into La Cobb. Knock from Textile. 2-2 split from Irrelevant there. Adrenaline look like they're down to 1 player, are they? I thought they were down to 2. We'll quickly check out back here at Alcantara. I think looks as though Brazen Nation and VIP have managed to separate themselves. Have VIP lost another one? Yeah, they've lost Little Fingers as well. So Brazen Nation, so they survive. With 3 up, Dusky and Pivy, 1 each. They get moving. Oh, this is not good for Bryn. Oh, Goofy Goober. All too easy there. As Ray comes over and he pulls up short. He's not getting involved in that. Knows that he's got Exo close by. Looks as though we'll go to the north. Macca pushing around for Charm Farmers, trying to clean up Whiplash here. They've got all 4 up there. It's a straight 4v4 here in the north. Might be just looking for a little bit of support. Has some support coming in Rue close by. They've got Nappy and ACW in front of them. Grenade out. No. Nice headshot there. The grenade's going to come across. It's gone past from ACW. Another one's going to come out from Nappy. Rue goes down. That grenade comes straight to him. ACW's going to push Macca. Just managed to get a med off. Does manage to pull that spray back. Goes for the flush there as well. Has in Viz close by. Hughesy's fighting further back. Could be in trouble back there. He's got a knock back there. Nick Zuna's gone. No, Hughesy's doing okay. Has Mike Miyagi in his sights as well. Macca's still fighting here. Invis is going to go back to Hughesy now. He's working between the two. Reza's going to try and come off here. Nappy's actually going for it. Macca puts them both down again. Has 370 damage. Will go back to Hughesy. Fighting with Mike Miyagi. Hughesy's going to try and talking Viz into this one. Macca gets the confirmation on both those. Viz tries to clear out the top. Mike Miyagi just working those stairs. Macca's going to come across now. They should be able to clean out Whiplash here. Don't know if he's got any flashes here. Here they come. Mike's going to molly off that door. Going to have to wait a little bit longer. More mollying. He's going to throw everything he's got here. That's actually working. Invis burning down. Didn't think he was going to walk that far into it. Hughesy's going to go for the stairs now. Mollied the stairs off. 2 of them burning down. He's actually jumped out. Macca with another one. Line them up. Macca's got 3. Pushes up towards 500 damage now. We'll play Charm Farmers. They're on the board with 4 now. They've got a bit of breathing room in the north. Underground coming in on the south side. Waikiki watching back that direction. Here's Underground coming. He's got Luke 12 over watching. That's where the shots come from. Can Cow engage? He's got 3 himself. He can engage. Tappity tap tap. Gets it done. Underground aren't straying any closer now. 4 for Waikakamukau. Oh, just a peek and a hit. 1 further back. Anubis is back there. Adrenaline go early. They're out in 14th place. Gives the teams below them a chance. I think it was Brazen that were, what, equal on points? If not very close. Go back to immunity. Being stalked here by Monty. Team Bliss down to 2 again. Monty, just the 1 kill for Team Bliss. Mirage is on the move somewhere. Coming this direction. Last game of the night. Match 5. Has to turn the attention straight back the other way. Jukesy's going to come over here. No, it's gone prone. Shot somewhere. Yep. Oh, runs past the grenade. Jukesy gets him. Mirage is there. Can Jukesy get them both? Mirage in trouble. He's not really in trouble, but might have been worried off by Jukesy. He gets a straight flush onto Monty, not backing off at all. He's got a grenade cock prone behind the buggy. Mirage still working up. He's lost him here. Gets him. Has to flush that out. The rest of Team Immunity are coming up. Could be in trouble here if... Is that Luke 12 in the distance? It could well be. The rest of Team Immunity gets him. Meds up. It is Luke 12. He gets shots on him now. Looks across. Mirage has to keep moving. He's got to run back pretty much into Team Immunity. Can't win on either side here. B2 and Textile have spread. Luke 12. He still has shots on him. Yep. Oh, he's looking back there. To your left. Textile does get him. Bliss go early. 13th place for Bliss. Has not been their night for Bliss. I think they had, what, 1 good game? To 1 or 2? Two a stretch. Oh, Jesus. Look at Cobb. Oh, my God. Get in there. Brazen Nation under pressure. Dusky wraps back towards Pivy. Who's there? It's Trident that are right there. Pivy back against the wall, literally into a corner here. VIP go. Oh, Fury's gone to the zone. Guru's knocked himself somewhere. I don't know where. Where do we go here? Pivy runs away from that. Shots are coming from across the road. They have to run straight back down there. Get inside that building. Who's across there? It's Bandits are over there. I think... Oh, no. There we go. Dusky. Drops Salty. Underground are just absolutely sending it in here. Brazen Nation go. Dusky goes from Frog Dog. Huge send from Underground. There's a Bandits across there. Who's shooting from further back here? Invidious from back there. Trident are the ones under pressure. Jam Gucci alone. He's going to get spotted by... Frog Dog's going to spot him out here. Got that second story... Look, Jam's going to run straight across into Charm Farmers here. This is dangerous. You don't get across that fence. I don't know how that even happens. Charm Farmers are right there. Underground have absolutely crashed in. Somehow these teams have separated in La Cobb. Gas Cans have got themselves a bit of space now. They did have another team down there. 9 teams, 27 alive. I think they got rid of whoever they were trying to deal with. 7 kills now for Gas Cans. It's Waikakamukau 12 with all of them. Cow, 500 damage. Someone's watching. It's B2 and Textile. Watching down. Immediately they look straight up the hill towards them. Cow does. Up towards Textile. Those B2 was there as well. Going to try and move here. Getting helped out. Nikus and Luke 12 helping. Trying to get those shots. Cow's going to shift straight up and get into the zone here. Right up underneath. Hope you'll have the handbrake on. B2's close by. Textile from further back, though. Oh, they both go. Cow shoots over the top. Gets rid of Textile. Nicely done. Luke 12, Nikus combined. Goodbye, B2. Goodbye, Team Immunity. Cow moves again. 9 kills, gas cans. Can they get a second win? Invidious rotate. Still outside of zone, though. Bandits with 5 kills. Good numbers for them. Jam's still alive. Underground moving towards, though. Hasn't picked up a kill. Trident, just the one. Miramar hasn't really been the map for them. I reckon probably their slide down the ladder has really been the last 2 maps of the night. First Monkey Boy moving closer. Big Sushi is across. They're all this side of the road now. Oh, Monkey Boy. Almost had Jam there. Put him down pretty low. Grenade follows up. Don't run into a cactus, man. Big Sushi spreads around. Invidious make their run. Straight in towards. Charm Farmers are going to be watching here. Shots coming out. Killer Roo goes down. They've run into Dwayno. Dwayno on the board. Invidious down to 1, is it? Not a bad lob. Right. The idea was there, but Punye somehow has got himself a nice little hidey hole there. All these teams trying to fight their way, well, not really out of La Cobb. Not yet. Dwayno can't really overextend here. I know he wants to get rid of Punye, but there are quite a few guys up the top of the hill. Jeez, he knows where he is. Still the right idea. Just can't quite lob things close enough. Bam Bam's going to come across. Flex is watching back towards the east. Jam goes. Actually from across the street from Bandits. That's Flex looking up the hill towards Waikika Moo Cow. Here's Exo. 3 and 3 for Senile Squirrel and Goofy Goober. Importantly, though, full squad up. Zone shift. Phase 6. We've still got La Cobb in play. Exo's in a pretty decent position over here. Look at this bowl they've got to play. They can control this side of the road. Imagine if this shifts to the south. All they have to really worry about now, and I say, I mean, all they have to worry about. I mean, all they have to worry about is gas cans, which is a hell of a lot to worry about. Gas cans with 10. Cow has 7 of those. Do they stay up? Is that the play? Or are they going to push down to La Cobb? All of Exo are below them. Full squad below them. What sort of utility are we looking at here? Pretty good. Nikus is all right for utility. They have to move. Nikus is going wide. Go back. Go back to Charm Farmers. As Underground have to get across the road here. The smoke's out. Once that smoke goes out, you're really going to have to use it. Nikus has pulled up below Exo. Keep an eye on that if we can. That's a better smoke trail. Invis, I don't know if he's got utility to dump into this smoke trail, but he's going to need to throw some mollies in there. The fight is on. Oh, Exo, I think, are going to be too good. Gas cans go. Going to switch out to the mini here. Trying to pick off Anubis. He's hitting him, I kind of think. He's wondering how he's not hitting him. There it is. Invis gets it. Underground go. Charm Farmers defend. They've still got to defend some more, though. Now, Short Dwayne got across the road, but I reckon he's going back. EXO now with complete control in the south side. 7 kills, Charm Farmers. Trying to get away from relegation. We've got one of their biggest fans in the chat right now. Miss Tegan's here to watch these boys and cheer them on. He said at the start of the night it'd be great to see a win from these guys. Maybe this is their best chance. 5 teams, 14 alive. They're the furthest team north. EXO just getting a res off there. Punye still up for Invidious. No kills, no damage. A little bit light on for Invidious. Haven't been amazing tonight. Lots of smoke out from Charm Farmers. Progdog has an AUG out, though. That door really needs to go. A Relevant are helping here. Oh, that's not a good start. Macca and Hughesy are still there. Hughesy's further up. They've still got to deal. Macca pushing around. They've still got to deal with all of a Relevant. Macca's still aware of that team above them. Utility coming. Is that Punye still getting involved? Just throwing whatever he can. Macca's going to try and smoke off the guys behind. Flashes are out. Good flashes. He gets himself into cover. Progdog's there with an AUG. He's going to boost up here. Oh, flex with a grenade. A random grenade, in fact. No clue Macca was there. Progdog's going to get around and steal that one. 8 kills for the Bandits now. Progdog 5. Charm Farmers go in 5th place. Stone Naught, 700 damage. Proficient 6 goes down. Frame rate's dropping in all the smoke here. Proficient 6. Don't know if they can get him up. EXO are just going to farm here. Look what the zone's done. Farming through the smoke. Goofy Goober knows what he's shooting at. Senile Squirrel's going to come down with a grenade. Get me closer. Get me closer. There's a lot of smoke out. That grenade goes away from it. Somehow Punye's still here. What can he see? Spots out Progdog, who's a one-shot. Has the AUG, but that is no good if you're only on about 2 hit points. Boosts up. Punye watching, needs something, wants anything. He's just in zone as well. A kill. He's got himself 100 damage. Progdog still there. Senile Squirrel's come across the road. Oh my god. How's the push? Oh, and too good. Make that Groza sing. 4 kills, Senile Squirrel. 600 damage. I'm not waiting around. Let's get this done and get home to bed. Well, they probably are home. Let's get this done. There's only one in zone. Is it Stone Naught's only? The grenade comes. That was from probably a teammate, I reckon. It doesn't matter. EXO Clan, 2nd win of the night with 13 kills. EXO finish the night on top. Senile Squirrel with 5. Goofy Goober the 4. Rain 2. Empt 2. EXO back to the top. Pretty sure they'll be back to the top. What was... yeah, easy. Easy clap for EXO. Back on top. I said it's been seesawing. It feels like every game the lead's pretty much changed. We'll have to check that. Bandits, great game from them. Best game of the night. Progdog leading 5 big ones for Progdog. Stone Naughts had a bunch of damage there. 4 kills. Proficient 6, just the 1. Invidious 3rd place. Invidious, they have struggled tonight. They were sitting at in 11th coming into this last game. And they were probably 10 points, 15 points behind the top 8. So not where they'd like to be, Invidious. They rounded up top 3, didn't get a kill on the board. Puna, I think, got some damage there at the end, but even he was sitting on a donut for damage when he got into that last little hidey hole. Relevance, 2 kills for them, 4th place. Better game from Charm Farmers, who are trying to avoid relegation. So they were trying to chase down Underground Esports, who went out, well, they went out just before them. Underground went out in 6th place, picking up 2 kills, but some really good kill points there for Charm Farmers. 6, 7, 8 kills there for Charm Farmers. Much better game. Macca looking like the big boy Macca that he is with the 3 kills. So too Husey as well. And Invis 2. Well played, Charm Farmers. That is us done for the night. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to Greg Shot, actually, that started it all off. Big host at the start of the night, dropping 300 odd viewers right at the start before we even really went live. Well, we were live, but before I went live in studio. So shout out to Greg Shot. Make sure you get across and check out Greg's channel. I'll see if I can get a shout out to him in the chat before we go. Make sure I don't forget that. So look, we'll pass the viewers on. We'll pass the fate. We'll pay it forward. That's what we're doing. We're paying it forward. We'll drop a host onto someone I do every week anyway. But we'll drop a host on someone, so hang around for just a sec. We'll see who is streaming. Aside from that, look, it's been a bloody good night. It's been pretty hectic, actually. Very hectic. Right from the get-go, in fact. Game 1 was very hectic, and it seems to have continued. There's been a few quiet patches. It's gone a bit quiet towards the end game of a couple of games, but there's certainly been patches of real crazy shit. Especially at the start of the night, even in game 1, it was pretty crazy. Aside from that, we're done. Appreciate all the follows tonight. Actually, I hit 2,000 followers tonight. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, who jumped in and followed tonight. 2,002 followers, I think I'm sitting at. That's amazing. Really appreciate that. Yeah. That's it. We're done. We've got 2 weeks left. So, we are back here next Monday night for day 4, and then there'll still be a day 5. So 2 weeks, so make sure you do tune in again, because look, it's going to be pretty tight. Look how close the 2, let's throw that up. Look how close the 2 top teams are and how they've been fighting this. Let's see if that's even updated. I'm not sure if it would have yet. Yes, it has. EXO, there we go, back on top. Gas Cans a little bit further back. It's only 8 points, really. Team Immunity, though, 3rd place, and it is a bit of a stretch back to them. It could be a 2-horse race here. Can anyone catch them? We've still got 2 weeks to go. We'll just have to see. Can Bliss catch up? Can Bliss catch up and even make the top 3? I think they can. Top 3 is they can definitely catch Immunity. But will they do it? That's the question. You'll have to be back next week to see what happens. I'm Funky AU. You've been watching LPL Challenger PUBG. Good nights.